GHB TV. What we doing? Chris Smith was popping. What's the deal? Appreciate you for tapping in. Yo, I was just out with the family. Really disturbing. Really disturbing video I saw. Before anything, man, I would like to apologize to the young lady Camille, man. That was crazy. I want to apologize to the young lady. I mean, I know it wasn't my doings, but I want to apologize for the fact that I'm talking about it and bringing it up. You know what I mean? But I feel like we definitely need to talk about it. I also want to apologize to Kid Austin, man, for that situation, because I know I I've been in situations like that. You know what I mean? I know that's a real like weird, awkward, you know what I mean, super fucked up feeling. You know what I mean? And to be in the middle of some shit like that. It's crazy, bro. But a little bit of advice to the youngin' too, man. Get away from Cuz. He not solid. He not solid, bro. I mean, you could tell he ain't really from that cut. Cause he from that cut. Once a woman choose to go elsewhere, gotta let her go. Gotta let her go, bro. It ain't worth going to jail. It ain't worth dying. It ain't worth killing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's kind of like you dealing with a dude like that. What you think gonna happen? So I'm out with the family. They doing the Black Friday thing. Shout out to Black Friday. Shout out to Thanksgiving. As you can see, I'm having a little banana pudding. I'm out with the family. I get a video shot to me. No warning. I don't know what's in the video. I don't know what I'm about to click on. So I just click the joint. I click on there. It's Auntie Scho going crazy. Going crazy on a chick. A young lady by the name of Camille. Again, I'm sorry. But he going crazy, you know. You was my girl. You know, I don't even got the energy right now, y'all, to do the voice, but you know, you was my girl 2022. You was my girl. I'll blow your fucking head off. Like he was losing his mind. I'm like, damn, cousin. Then as I'm listening to it, he like 2022, 2 years ago. So I'm like, oh, I'm like, this year. No, I ain't gonna say it was worse than Diddy, but it was of that level. I mean, the way he did Cassie, the way Diddy did Cassie was crazy. But the way Unc did or Auntie did, you know what I mean? The way Auntie did the young lady was crazy too, because he pinned her up against the wall. He telling her to breathe. He throwing on the floor. Kind of crazy, bro. But you know what's crazy though? I'm gonna keep it G. When he be telling a story, like him and his son's story, he be talking about like all the shit they did, all the shit they been through. They was homeless at one time. All these crazy stories, right? And nobody know if these stories are unless you know them personally. Nobody know if these stories are true or not. But at the same time, a lot of people have built a liking for the kid. You know what I mean? A lot of people built a liking for this kid, believe it or not. And when you do some shit like that, bro, and then it go public, it's like it's fucked up because we only know of you because of your son. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know. We don't know you. You know what I mean? We know your son and we know of you because of your son. Like you you the spokesperson for your son, or you was. You know what I mean? He's becoming his own man, so he's starting to give him a little bit of more time on the interviews without breaking in, but he still be, jumping in there and, saying his piece, sitting right next to him. Or even one of the videos, I thought he was letting the young boy do the interview by himself. Young boy still was under his eye. And I mean, he was sitting right there. But it's crazy because it's like we gotta attach y'all together. Like we gotta put y'all together. But it wasn't the kid, it was you. You know he was tweaking on the young boy. You know he was beating shit out that young boy. Got him scared. Cause young boy, a grown man now, is still scared of him. And probably had beat the shit out of his dad. But it's just crazy because the kid just had a kid. Karma, he's definitely a victim. But the kid just had a kid, and everybody kind of like showing the young boy love. You know what I mean? For him winning his last fight and going through the fact that he just had a baby. You know what I mean? It's kind of like we trying to look at him different. But then it's like the father do some shit like this. Now it's like that overshadows everything that the kid just did. I mean, he just went through a tough fight, got the victory and all that. Just had a baby, you know what I'm saying, during camp or whatever. So it's like all that. It's like all that, bro. It's like all that go down the drain now because you was beating on a woman. You feel me? And I'm not saying that like some women can't defend themselves and stuff like that, but if a woman ain't giving you that energy, if she not like trying to kill you, you shouldn't be like slamming her and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I understand. Listen, man, I've been in a lot of relationships, and I understand. I got kids and things. So I understand how things go. Like, you know what I mean, things get heated. Y'all get to screaming at each other and shit like that. But when you slamming her around, you throwing her up against the wall. I mean, you throwing her on the floor. That's like, bro, come on, bro. Then his cameras all over this joint. So he just lined himself. Like, he just lined himself up, bro. Like, he just treated himself. Like he just put himself in a cell. Because now it's like you can't even say it's you. I mean, I ain't even seen him on Mill City Live. He said these old heads be killing the kids' momentum. And that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like your son is I'm speaking real. Like, as a father, like you did your job. You did your job raising your son. Like, your son is a good kid. And this isn't his doings, but it's your doings, and it's attached to your son. So it's like, bro, you gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he Auntie Scho forever over here. You know what I'm saying? The video's around. Somebody sent it directly to me. I was going to post it, but then I'm like, I don't know, man. That's kind of like, I don't know, bro. That's kind of crazy. I don't know. I might post that joint, but I don't know. That joint kind of crazy. But Manager Marty posted it. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But it's like all the hard work. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, let's say everything that he's saying about the upbringing of him and his son, like the upbringing of him and his son. You know what I mean? The journey that they've been through, everything they've been through in boxing. It's like, bro, all the hard work you did. It's like all the hard work you did. You know what I mean? You throwing that away by doing something like that. You know what I mean? Not even the fact that it's on video, it's just the fact you did it. It's like, bro, why you like, bro? It's like everything that you teaching your kid, you went against everything you teaching your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that you raised him to be a good young man. I ain't gonna lie, young boy cool, man. He a thorough young boy. And like I said, me and him Me and him talked before on the phone personally, talk one-on-one with the kid. And you know what? I thought it was funny though too. I thought it was funny. I think what Karma said earlier about she thinks Schofield Jr. is a victim too. I believe that too, because you know what I was thinking about when I was talking to young boy. He was in the bathroom, and I'm like, "Why are you in the bathroom? Like, why you on the like, why are you in the bathroom?" Like I'm saying, he wasn't going to the bathroom. Not that I cared, not that I wanted him to, because he was in the. But I'm like, bro, he in the. I'm like, bro, he talking to me in the bathroom. I'm like, I peep in the bathroom. Like, bro, why gang talking to me in the bathroom? But I'm thinking about it. It was like he was hiding from the pop, or he was hiding from Auntie. My bad, I'm wrong. He was hiding from Auntie. You know what I mean? So it's like you could see in that video right away, like he a super control freak. He gotta have his way. You know what I mean? If it's not his way, like somebody he to the point he threatening this lady life. Like, you know what I mean? I blow your fucking head off. Like he talking crazy. I'm like, damn, dog. You know what I'm saying? I understand you could be with a lady and she break your heart and you could be in your feelings, but like you can't kill her, bro, because that'll be the last lady you ever had. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's crazy that his son. I think it's crazy that his son, like, if you really watch him, like you can see that he's scared of his pop. You know what I mean, his pop think he like really a gangster, like he really trying to push that to his kid, and I think that's messed up. You know what I mean? Yeah, we want our kids to respect us, but it's like, damn, dog, like you know what I'm saying, you going that far, you'll go that far, and then and like somewhat in the video, I don't know what part, like I don't know if how chopped up this shit is, but I know like towards the end, the son kind of like walked out the room. I don't know what he said to him, but the video cut off around that time. But I'm like, damn, that's crazy. It's on whose story? Yeah, I should have watched the video, but at the Auntie Scho is wild. Yeah, like crazy, bro. Appreciate everybody for tapping in too, man. How y'all feeling tonight? What's going on? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. But on whose story though? Whose story you talking about? Jay Wills on the ground. So all right, and then it's the thing, and it's the thing, right? I started thinking, I'm like, all right, if this video was in a crib, how the fuck did this video get out? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, to me, it's only one way the joint gonna get out. I mean, I don't want nothing to happen to the youngin, but and if somebody is able to go over there and check on that young boy, man, go check on him, man, for real. Like, cause I'm pretty sure his dad thinking the same thing. Like, how this shit get out? So if anybody go check on the young boy Schofield, man, I'm being dead serious, man. Go down there and check on that young boy, man. Make sure he's straight, cause this is serious matter. You feel me? I got this video sent to me probably about 7 times. Auntie was losing her mind on there, like going crazy. You was my girl. You know what I'm saying? Losing his mind. So the fact that video got out, I'm kind of looking at it like the young boy shot that in the air as like a flare. Like, yo, somebody come get me, bro. Somebody come get me out of this situation. And I'm pretty sure he want to be out of the situation because he just had a kid of his own. Hey, Omar Menson, I know. Omar Menson said it's too late. He probably getting his ass whooped right now. I know, bro. I know. You know what I mean? The video is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm saying to myself, like, damn, he young boy must have shot that joint out there, like Like, come get me. Like, somebody help me. Like, this shit is crazy. As far as leaking, his son has to detach himself professionally. Ain't no damage control better than separating from Auntie and resume his career. My bad. Yeah, yeah. I feel like he definitely need to get away from Auntie for sure. Auntie gonna throw his shit down the drain. Yo, who is this? Keep talking about what did you? Come on, bro. Come on, man. I gotta get you out of here. Playing too much, bro. So you know what I mean? It's like I understand how you a coach with the sorry. You said you don't understand how I'm a coach with a sorry record. Come see me. I'm gonna show you how. All you gotta do is come check me out, Trey. Trey TV, come check me out. I'll show you why. Auntie got all his passwords. He can't leave. That's the crazy thing, bro. Auntie like really is on some obsession shit with everything. You know what I'm saying? And it just took me back to that conversation when we was on Mill City. When we was on Mill City, he was even trying to control how the live was going. Like he was like, either y'all get him off of here or I'm going. I was like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, don't nobody gotta get me off of nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, after thinking about how he was trying to control it, then how he was trying to, you know what I mean? He was just trying his best to try to down me. I'm like, this is perfect now. It's everything is coming together. Like this boy really a control freak. Like he really think he control all narratives. He think he control all movement. Like he really think he God. Like you know what I'm saying? You could tell how he was talking to the young lady. He really think he God. I knew it was Auntie in the video when they flipped the hair. Real rap. Gavin Goins, appreciate the donation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, damn, this boy really talk like the lady who commented said Floyd has 5 brothers and he's scared of his father. It's pretty obvious. Who got 5 brothers though? The dad or the son? Yeah, it's a video of him basically physically assaulting a woman, and that's what I'm saying. The young lady name is Camille. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry to keep saying her name, but it's like, bro, I feel bad, bro, because I don't like. I don't condone nothing. Like I ain't condoning her behavior, whatever happened before for him to get like that. I don't condone him acting like that. But bro, like he losing his mind, bro. He talking about blowing her head off. Like, bro, this boy crazy. You know what I'm saying? D1, what up? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a few people that posted it. I kind of wanted to post it, but then I'm like, that's really not my style. Like I'm gonna keep it real. That's really not my style. Like I mean, I'm really a stay out of people business type of bull. I mean, ain't my thing, but you know what I mean, it's there. It's the video is up there for sure. They said manager Marty posted it, so you know what I mean, and I'm like, and I don't know if the girl was younger, older. I like you can't tell. It's a black and white video. You know what I'm saying? And all you see is like really like the back of her head while she's sitting down. So you can't really tell who it is, but he going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just Do said he got the video too. I mean, that thing floating for sure. That's not why you started. Stay true. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. That's not my style. Like videos like that. Like I really was like arguing with myself, and then you know what I mean, talking to my folks about it. Like no, like you know what I mean. You know what I mean, like I wasn't posting that, bro. I couldn't post that, John. They're still together. So Auntie RN said they still together. So maybe he just fully invested and lost his mind. And maybe she do love him. I don't know. Miss Josette said I got the video also, and I can't even watch it. Watch it all. Yeah, the joint's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's not about character to really post that. You know what I'm saying? I know we make money, off of these views and stuff like that, but I ain't about to do that. And it's crazy because I don't even like Auntie on some real shit. I don't even like Auntie, but I can't do that, bro. I like the young boy too much. I'm gonna keep it real. I fuck with the young boy, man, because like I said before, I talked to him on the phone. Yeah, I mean, I talked to him on the phone, cool youngin. I mean, he said some real shit to me. He said how he felt. He let me know how he felt about certain shit that I said on my mouth. It's cool, and it wasn't even on no sorry shit. It wasn't even on no my bad shit. And even the post he put up about me, the young boy was like, man, my bad, Greg. He did say my bad about that, but I said no, bro. I said one thing about me, man. If you say something or if some shit go up or whatever, and that's how you felt at that time, man, keep that shit up there. Like I ain't. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. When they had posted my record and all that. And it wasn't even his idea, it was the father. I know how the father move, or the aunt, I'm sorry, or auntie, the mother. I don't know. I'm confused. Um, but Lil Scho, man, Lil Scho cool with me. Lil Critter, he cool with me, man. Tell Lil Scho get out of there, auntie way. Let him go crazy. Lil Scho really all right fighter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, and that's what I don't like about it. Like, Young Boy is a good person and he got a good thing going for him. And everything they've been through, I feel like this wash it down the drain. Young boy, young boy just had a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations on the baby and all that. You know what I mean? Showing love to the youngin', but it's like, it's bad, bro. This is a bad joint for him. Yeah, I feel like the little critter is a victim too. And I want young boy to get up out of there, man. I want him to go ahead and go to the bank, man, get his money separated, and let me get up out of here. Cause this is a tough situation, bro. It's a tough situation. Yeah, I don't really know how to look at Auntie, man. Auntie shout out. And then I remember it started clicking to me in my head. Like Auntie was like, when I see you, it's on site. I'm like, no, it's not. I could tell you're not even one of them. I could tell you're not really like that. And if you do say something to me, it's because you're gonna have 10 security guards going, and I'm gonna still knock you out. I'm gonna still break your jaw. You know what I'm saying? But now that I, you know what I mean, I seen how you really get down on the video. When I see you, I'm gonna pretend, I'm gonna put it in my mind. I'm gonna place it in my mind and I'm gonna leave it there that the sister was my sister. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it in my mind that was my little sister. And I'm gonna, ooh, you feel me? I mean, the video is out there, y'all. They saying a few people posted it up, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Crazy. But I'm about to put the link in the chat. You know what I mean? People could come in, say their piece. At the same time, I want to talk about uh Tank Davis Lamont Roach has been announced for March 1st in New York City. Wow. I like that location. I was making, he said, where did I compare Greg to Bomac? I was making an observation. What y'all talking about? Yeah, the 2 cents says dick and pussy, none of our business, but that blow your head off talk is sassy as fuck. He needs his ass whooped for real. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, bro, bull talking crazy. Like he gotta chill, bro. Like he's talking too crazy. You know what I mean? Kid Austin had a rib injury versus a scrub. His father just trying to make a bag. He don't care about his career. Lisa Snow says, and I'm starting to feel like he really don't care about his career because you know what I mean. They try to put him in there with with anybody. His dad trying to get him in there with anybody. You know what I mean? The video is around, man. But I'm about to put the link in the chat, man. We can wrap it up and we can talk. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. I feel bad for the son and I feel bad for the young lady for sure. The video is definitely floating around. I know somebody said that manager Marty posted it. I mean, and I know, and I think the old head, what's the old head? I forgot his John. True something TV or True something Media. I know he posted it. So y'all, I mean, y'all can go. Yo, if you coming on, you gotta show your face, bro. I can't let nobody in. They ain't showing face.
You see me, gang?
Mello,
Yo,
hold on. My bad. I got the mic out. Talk to me, cousin.
what's the word, man? What's the word, big dog?
I'm here, man. Let me know something.
Let me take these. Man, I ain't even see the video, man. Where the video at?
This is it's around. I seen it. People would send it to my
Damn.
DM. You know what I'm
Greg,
saying?
Damn.
you can hear me?
Where's on Instagram or Twitter?
They
What
be
video
sending.
y'all talking about?
It's a video, so it's a video of Auntie Scho snapping on a woman, like, but going crazy, like, you know what I
I ain't.
mean? Talking about blowing her head off. You was my girl. What was you doing? Yada yada. Miss Lady J, what's going on? Malik, Malik Datch, I appreciate the donation. Yeah, like just going crazy, bro.
Man, that's crazy.
I ain't see that, but I just watched the video. You on Mill City with him today. I just now seen. I've been heard about it, but I didn't see it today.
Yeah, that
That
was
shit
some
was
months
funny.
ago.
Hey, but
Yeah,
Oh, you said Auntie's having a second attack?
to be honest, man, I ain't even think like he he was straight, you know. I
Yeah,
thought he
that's
was
how.
down low.
Yeah, that was a surprise too.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Out the mouth, I just got in. I just something I put on YouTube about seeing you. He's having a second attack.
Man, I don't know what he was having, gang. That shit was weird though.
I like what he been doing though for this little build up for the Shakur fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. The build up for the fight, I get, but it's like this shit right here with the chick was like kind of crazy.
Yeah, I gotta check
Super
that out.
crazy.
But
Then
yeah,
he was just on Mill City today, and this and Kid Austin was just praising him. What type of man he was raising? He was raising his son to be and shit. And this came out,
Yeah,
Yo,
looking
y'all ain't see the
shaky.
video? Buddy beat the shit out of that bitch, bro.
And
yeah,
she ain't
Real
no B
shit.
word, man. That she a young lady, man.
yeah.
But
You trying to get my joint
My
kicked?
bad. My bad. You man, I be
you
swearing,
gotta
dog. You
respect the
know it.
young ladies, man.
That's cause he in a
My shit
dark
is
room
on
right
and
now. He in a vibe right
nah,
now.
bro. My shit ain't lit up. Trust me, I'm trying to get the light on. Hold up. Let me give me a second.
Hey, yeah, he pinned her up against the wall though, man. Was choking her, all types of shit, threw her on the
And where the
floor.
video at, man? It's on
Yo, I
Instagram.
got that shit on
It's around,
Twitter.
bro.
Where is that, man? Somebody send
Greg,
it
you
to
gotta slam
me.
it dunk
Angry
for
white
me.
man Twitter, dog.
Angry white man, say no more.
On Twitter, homie. It's up
Oh
there.
my. Hey,
Greg, you
but this
gotta
what I'm
slam me
saying
out.
though about the fight. How Kid Austin can skip to score.
No, he ranked in the WBA. I think he ranked like number
he
two.
number two.
Yeah, BA. He in the
He
BA.
number two across more than one
But he's
sanction.
still a.
So he ain't really skipped no line. He there. He there.
Yeah,
I
but he
don't think
not in
he
the
ready though,
DC though.
man. He
Hey,
got
Probably
hey,
hurt.
not.
hold on, look,
Probably
check this
not.
out, G. Well, check this out, all y'all. How many? Everybody say he not ready. And no, I'm not saying he could beat Shakur by far. I think he had a very, very small chance. But check this out, because everybody like, oh, he ain't ready, he ain't ready. So what if Shakur? Shakur don't got the like Tank might can ruin him because Tank got that kind of power. He can fuck your whole life up. But
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Shakur might embarrass him, beat the shit out of him, but he ain't really gonna ruin him. Like he only 22 years old. Hold on, G.
yeah.
This is my question. Like, how many fighters you seen get ruined in one fight?
I mean, it's like a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, you could leave that pound of flesh in there,
But
bro. You could
also
get ruined
though,
in one.
Yeah, it's like a
No
but
doubt.
50-50.
also though, like I heard G said a couple days ago, said he got hit with a body shot in sparring. He damn near shit himself. He
But
going
I
that
mean,
motherfucker.
that happens in sparring, though. I mean,
But
that
hear
happens
me
in
out. But
fights.
it just like how Anthony Joshua got knocked out by last dude just fought. Man, he won in that fought scary, scared.
That's like
He
saying
was
no.
timid.
Super scared.
So
Shakur.
You know
Shakur
what I'm
got his
saying?
teeth chipped
So
by
he can go on there the same way. We don't know. We ain't like we don't know till the fight happen, bro. But these are just predictions. But I just don't think he ready personally. He got hurt.
But why wouldn't he be ready though? And he ran number 2 in the world. So if he ain't
like
ready now,
like
he
He
probably never
ready
be
as
ready.
gonna be. He ready as gonna be.
like
That's for sure.
Schofield Senior said, like Shakur only got 10 knockouts and fragile hands, so shit, he ain't in too much danger besides getting
That's what
out.
I'm saying. That's
Mm.
my point
Hey
exactly. That's
G,
my
I got a question, right? If you get hit with a clean shot,
Hey,
it don't matter how what it behind.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean
Shit,
we,
that's
he a sharpshooter. He don't throw a lot of punches,
but
yeah,
but like
Schofield
when he throw, he gonna
Schofield
land.
Schofield could do the
Schofield got
same thing to
cracked too.
Shakur too. We never seen him hit. He could potentially hit him and hurt him. So
yeah.
it's a good fight,
No,
bro.
True,
Schofield
But
got
what
cracked.
fighters
true.
do we know that got ruined? I got one for y'all, but I mean Fernando
Chad,
Vargas got
Chad,
ruined against Trinidad. He got
Chad,
ruined.
Daw- Chad
Who?
Dawson.
Chad Dawson definitely got
No,
ruined.
but Andre Ward got an interview out now that's saying that he heard Chad got knocked out in sparring, and he, saying, you get knocked out, you probably ain't ready to fight. Hey, saying within the next couple of weeks.
It,
Mm-hmm.
it
He
ain't
said
it
he got
ain't too
knocked out in
many
sparring.
it ain't too many people that got ruined in one fight though. G.
Fernando Vargas got ruined by Trinidad. He
Shit.
killed
Hey,
him.
hey, Spence got ruined by Crawford. Shit.
But
Nah,
he was
Spence
ready
was
though. I mean,
already
he's
ruined,
29.
dog.
Like
Yeah,
everybody
Spencer
said,
already
Boots ain't
messed
ready.
up.
He
Boots
was
probably
already
said
on
if he
that.
ain't ready now,
That
he'll
nigga
never be
wasn't
ready.
ruined. He
But
had
like
what
this, what I'm saying though, like
he
this,
had
how I
his
be feeling
look.
about that Spence fight.
Spence had his
Like,
best performance against Ugas of his career. He was never ruined. Bud ruined him, bro.
But
Nah,
I mean,
dog.
Bud ruined him, but you haven't even seen Spence fight since then.
I mean,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
how,
we
so how
gotta
can you
wait
say
for
he
him to come
ruined?
back before
yeah.
we
I,
say he
I don't think
ruined.
you gonna see
But
him either.
it's most likely.
Hey,
I'd
just
agree
do.
with
Let's
that.
do it. Just do. We could do it.
KB, my dog.
Yeah, they
hey,
trying to get.
but I
Go
ain't
ahead.
gonna lie, like I want to see Kid versus Mason, man.
Oh man,
I
Mm,
fuck
Mason.
with Mason
Now
heavy,
Mason can
bro.
now Mason
Me
can
too.
hurt you like he
Bro,
But
I
can
fuck
Mason
with
he
Mason
the real
heavy.
thing,
So
bro.
Mason a killer.
Can Mason beat Shakur? What if Mason was
Facts.
fighting? Would you feel the
he
same way?
probably
mm. That's
Hey,
a great
let
fight.
me tell you why. Let me tell you why I feel a little
100%.
bit different though. It'd be like a 60-40 or 75, something like
Yeah.
that, because Mason more seasoned than him. Mason got dropped the first time, got back up,
Mm-hmm.
got caught again, then
He was
then
throwing missiles
then he
after
then
that.
he threw his uppercut at land.
He was
Mm-hmm.
coming to get it
Set the
after
dude
that.
down. He hit him so hard,
That
fuck
was dope.
around, tear his ACL or some shit. You hear me?
Mm.
Yo,
Then he
my
got
man
caught
got a
again,
throwing
got back
missiles.
up, then finished the job.
Mm.
He don't play with
Says a
his
lot,
food.
bro. Says a
But let me tell
real
you
lot.
something though. Let me tell you why every like G attachment to this. Everybody career different, bro. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody ain't gonna be fucking Tank, fucking Secor. Everybody ain't gonna beat them guys. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's right.
He needed that. So he got so used to being that fucking mean machine coming, knocking everybody out first couple rounds. He needed to get hit on the shin. Like,
Yeah.
oh
but
yeah, the first couple rounds, these motherfuckers punching. Let
Yeah.
me
that's
be
what I'm
That's
smart,
saying.
get
Like
my
character.
head off this line,
that.
move my head a little bit more, and throw what I want to throw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's what
So
I'm saying. Like Schofield is a good fight for Shakur right now. Like the best fight he could probably get, according to everything
no,
that's going on with these fighters. You know what I'm saying?
probably
He can't
record
get Tank.
rise, but I think Frank Morton more seasoned than him, big dog. I don't want
But
to cut
I
you off or
mean,
But
nothing.
bro,
Frank,
like
he
we
ain't finna
can't
fight him
just
right
throw
now.
out
He
how
double.
suspect it look. He got touched by a half a punch and went down, bro. That shit wasn't no flash knockdown. Mason got touched and crumbled. Got back up and threw missiles. I was so impressed by it. But we can't just throw out the fact that Buddy got touched by a half a punch and went down twice.
Mm.
And at the top
I don't
level,
know if
them
it was
guys are
half a punch. I
punching.
just thought it was a short hook. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I mean, I
I
mean,
hear
I'm gonna,
you.
I'm gonna say this overall. What my guy was saying about it happening now. Hey, Reg, I appreciate that, Reg. What my guy Mello was saying about it happening now, is better to happen now before you get to that top tier, and and
Right.
Yeah,
and they and they really make you pay for it. The
Mm-hmm.
problem is a lot of people that watch boxing, they like, oh, that kid don't have a chin. No, he got a chin because he got his ass up and he finished
yeah.
the job. You know what I'm
Hello.
saying?
Yeah,
The-
no doubt.
After being knocked
Motherfuckers get
down
tapped on
twice,
that chin and go to sleep.
yeah, after being knocked down twice
Call it a
in the
day.
after being knocked down twice in the first round, yeah, you definitely got a chin. Then to finish the guy, but those are the things that has to happen in order for you to develop as a fighter. Now, here's the thing: a lot of times we don't hear about it, but that happens to a lot of fighters in sparring. So we don't
Hello.
get to,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
we don't get to hear about it. But
Or
then we,
Olympics.
yeah,
Them
and then we
gym
see him.
wars, bro.
And then we see him. If he did, hey, listen, Nick State. If he didn't have a chin, he would have went out. That's not having a chin. When somebody don't have a chin, they go out. You know what I'm
They don't
Or
get
saying?
be
back
weak.
up.
Getting
Or
knocked
get
down.
hurt.
Anybody could get knocked down, bro. Anybody. You could be off balance. You can get caught with a
Yep.
great shot, and
Yeah.
and your legs leave you for a quick second. But if you notice with the kid, he was getting caught and then going down on one knee. He wasn't getting caught and was like falling out. He was just going down on one knee, like, oh,
Yeah.
like damn,
Right.
like okay. You know what I'm saying? And the dude was a puncher. His record showed that he was a puncher.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah. He had
a
24
lot of people
KOs.
going to go too far into it, and that's fine, cause like I say, it gotta happen. It has to happen, right?
Yeah.
And I'd rather it happen like that than it happen where he in there with like a tank or something like that, and
Yeah.
where they got the ability to finish him. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Yeah.
Or Edwin, or imagine if it was Edwin De Los Santos or
Mm,
somebody that's
the
really going
killer.
they gonna kick up and really jump on you. You feel me? So you know what I
Yeah.
mean. I understand what people think they see or what people trying to say, but the thing is, we only thing we can do is get his kid his grace because he got up and stopped the guy. And then you know what I mean, he was still fired up afterwards. Like you could see it was hard for him to come down. Like you know what I'm saying, he was still
And
like, oh shit, like you know
and
what I'm
then
saying.
G, Shakur
He
gave
was
him some
putting
good
missiles
advice
on
too
him
after that
too.
fight when he
Yeah.
told him every fighter dangerous in the first round. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure,
Everybody
that
fighting
was good
nature in the
advice.
first couple rounds.
for
Shit.
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah. That
You
was
got
some
to
great
respect
advice.
every man for the first couple. No
for
doubt about it.
sure, for sure.
So you
Yeah.
start feeling, you start catching them. I feel like, oh, he ain't really coming with nothing, but
I mean,
Yeah.
how y'all feel about Roach and Tank though?
And listen, if he's the fourth option, like for real, like he went through a couple guys, contacting guys.
He did.
Lamont Roach, arguably the best 130-pound fighter on the planet, bro. Him or Shock.
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with it, bro. I'll be in the Barclays Center. I lost 2,500 trying to get out in front of some shit to go to Houston. I'll
mm,
still be in the Barclays Center.
We
I don't
know
mind the fight at all.
we
mm,
know
At all.
Lomachenko ducked. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shakur, he was calling him out while he was negotiating with Lomachenko, but after Lomachenko dunked out the fight, Shakur didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And he just popped up,
hello.
ran the match room with two
Shakur or
fights.
Keyshawn. Keyshawn
Right.
ain't
But they
say
know what
shit.
it
He
is, bro.
signed with two fights, and then who else? De Los Santos. He was injured. You know what I'm saying? He just had surgery. Ryo talking about he want to spend time with his family. So I
mm,
give Tank this pass on this. But the next fight, I want to see something. You know what I'm saying? But I think
mm-hmm,
I still think it's a good fight. People gonna be excited for whoever Tank fight anyway. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
So once they do the little press conference next week, you know Tank gonna get it popping, and everybody gonna be tuned in. Like, yeah, we want to see this
No
shit.
doubt. No
So
mm-hmm,
that's how
doubt.
I
we
ain't
gonna
gonna
be.
lie, I'm a little Tank biased, man. Tank my boy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Tank
Me
my
too,
boy.
bro.
Yeah,
But
Me
like, but
too.
like what bro just said though, like I give him a pass this time. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen this with my own two eyes. Like I'm on Twitter every day. Like
No
I watch
doubt.
y'all shit every day. When bruh Keyshawn Shakur was talking all shit, but when they was noting when they was talking about Loma,
It's
then
tough.
when that shit was dead, nobody said nothing, bro.
Fuck around and end up a meme
Nobody
on
said
Twitter.
nothing, bro.
Don't
mm,
nobody try ain't nobody
Then
trying to sign up for
then this
that
what be
shit.
killing me, right? Keyshawn had it.
Nobody.
I guess he had to get a warm up fight.
he had his fight lined up already though for him and his brothers in November
Yeah, they
already. So
chasing.
true.
They
he was
chasing
Oh,
already
I
on
ain't
the
know
way.
that. My bad.
Yeah,
I ain't know that.
him.
But like, I guess he had to get a warm up fight. But I think Keyshawn need one or two more fights.
that's
Out
Yeah,
of
he ain't
all out
ready
of
yet.
all of them, probably like
He
one or
will
two.
be though.
Then he
I
then he
think
then he can then he
I,
can
I think
try
he
to hang
ready
with Tank.
now. I think he ready now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he put
That's
on
all
a
right.
display like him versus Frank Martin performances. Keyshawn looking way better than Frank Martin. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no.
And
But
he got a
but you
higher
can't
IQ
say
and
that though
Oh no.
about
Frank beat
all around season
Michelle
fighter like
Rivera and
Tank.
shit.
Stop me if I'm
Hey yo,
tweaking.
well, yeah,
hey
with
yo,
Tank,
can y'all
yeah.
do Can y'all do this for me? When somebody rapping, could we just chill for a second? Cause I don't want it to sound like argument or shit.
Got
I
you.
don't want people to,
My
you know what I
bad.
mean? Cause I
Oh
like the
yeah, my bad.
I like the conversation for sure.
My bad. My bad.
No, y'all straight. Appreciate y'all.
But I think Shakur, I think Keyshawn just more technical than Frank. Like he'll put up a better, way better fight than Frank Martin did. And Keyshawn dangerous. He got punching power. He's selective with his punches too. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I think he ready. I mean, another fight if he unify with Barantich or whatever, and then I mean he get the belt from him, and then unify with Tank next. That'll be good. Like I want to see Tank in a fight like that with somebody after Roach. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that'll be
That'd be
decent.
great.
Yeah.
Fact.
The chef God,
Gee, salute.
what's going on?
Ain't shit.
How you feeling? Talk to me.
I'm feeling good, man. First off, man, shout out to the panel. You heard? Once
Hmm.
again, G, man, salute, man. A lot of channels they don't be letting niggas come up there, and talk their piece, man. You be letting niggas come up here, talk their piece. You
Facts.
feel me? So, gotta salute you for that. You heard?
Hmm. Appreciate
What?
you.
I seen the tank and Lamar Roach. That thing coming in March, man. Hopefully, it do what it do, man. And hopefully that undercard, it is what it is. I'm excited about the Tank and Lamont shit, but I really want to see that Gary Antoine versus Rayo. That's what I really
Mm.
want to see.
You think that's
Facts.
Yeah.
gonna be
Mm.
on there, or they still trying to make it?
No, it's up.
How y'all feel about that? That's what I wanted to talk about.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
No, me
that's a
too. I
fight,
want to
boy.
see that.
It's a great fight.
That's a fight.
Real good one.
and
Yeah, I
Charlo
think
on that
Antoine
too.
coming. Yeah, Charlo on that one too, yup.
You know
But
what?
And I
You
ain't
people,
gonna
know.
lie though. I think if Antoine catch Raya on that chin,
it's
he
over.
done.
Yep.
I think what make that a great fight is the fact that Antoine gonna bring that same type of pressure like Pitbull, but
Mm-hmm.
a little bit better
Smarter.
speed, a little bit better speed, and then the height. You know what I'm saying? And the just the angles, all that. I think that
Better
just make it a
jab.
way better fight. You know what I mean? A way better fight. We gonna really
Way
All
better
see.
around
jab.
We
skill.
gonna really see if Ryo can box.
And
Yeah, all around
Yeah.
Facts.
better skill. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I got
That's
a
it.
question, right? To
Oh,
take it should he should Russell come back with a fight like that? You know, he just came off a loss.
for
What's
sure.
No,
the
I
he
think
next?
that.
arguably
he
won
ain't
that
get
But
shit
hurt,
though.
so he ain't get
He
hurt. So
arguably won that fight.
yeah,
Yeah,
that fight was a close fight,
It was a
yeah.
and
close fight, but I
and
think
at the
still pulled it off the later
and at
round.
and
You
at the
right.
same time, he ain't take a beating. You know what I'm
right, that's what I'm
saying?
No.
saying. He
Now
ain't get hurt.
had he took a beating, I would feel maybe like that. But that was just a competitive fight. It was just a great fight. But
Yeah.
Ryo, or a fight with Ryo is perfect for him. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Perfect.
Ryo got that knockout power. You know what I'm
He
saying? Like
do. He
with
got the
boxing,
touch of
because
God.
Pitbull was little with power, so he boxed. But when it comes down to it, Ryo will knock a nigga out, bro. So
Mm.
that's
Facts.
a good matchup.
So
Anything can happen.
then, my bad. Keep speaking, brother.
Yeah, I'm done. That's a 50-50 fight.
Then I'm starting to think like then Frank Martin should fight Shakur then. Shit, when
Yeah.
Brett coming from L and shit, he getting right back up there. Frank Martin a good
Yeah.
seasoned fighter. He got
Yep.
some. He got. I think Frank Martin to give Shakur a better fight than Kid Schofield because Schofield gonna come forward doing dumb shit. Think Shakur can't hurt him. He
Hmm.
gonna get caught with something because he like
Me
a
too,
fucking Sean Porter coming forward with his chin up. You know what I'm
but
saying?
Frank went to
He
I mean,
got
140.
we
Frank at
we we
140 now.
he went up to 140. I ain't know that.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
listen. Hey, listen. We say he like a Sean Porter sometimes. Like that's a bad thing. Hey,
Yeah,
Sean
no, that's a
Porter,
good thing.
Sean Porter, one of the roughest, meanest motherfuckers around, man.
One of the
And and
realest.
and, and he was like that as in the amateurs too. And he was fighting at 165 pounds in the amateurs. He
The
was
type
ranked.
to cut off his hair.
He was ranked top three in the amateurs at 165. You know what I mean? So to come down to 47 with that style, you know what I'm saying? He still became champion. He still was in there with the best. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at him being like a Sean Porter, but the thing is, just is he ready? You know what I mean? Is he
He's
ready for that?
They said Sean Porter roughed him up in sparring though. Like that's the only person Schofield and them said gave him some work. He was like Sean Porter roughed him. He manhandled us in sparring. You know what I'm saying?
I
Man,
think they
I
listen,
don't
Hey,
think
relying
but
that's
Sean.
too
the
much
only
on them
person.
sparring stories,
Well,
bro.
that's
They
what he
they
said.
they relying too much on sparring, like they got the advantage on somebody because they got out on you on sparring. Sparring is fucking practice, dog. That's
Hmm.
it. It ain't
Yeah,
never
but
been
also
nothing more.
still though,
I don't want to
sparring give
hear
a
no
person
sparring shit.
confidence.
Yeah,
Shit.
false confidence.
Yeah, that's
Get your
true.
ass knocked out because Tank was playing around in sparring.
A
Get
lot
your
of
ass
people,
slept.
a lot of people, is sparring matter for some people, but for others it don't matter. People be biased with sparring stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I get it
Hey,
though.
but
That shit's supposed to stay in the gym, bro.
Yeah,
It ain't supposed to
Yeah,
be out here on the
facts.
fucking internet.
yeah. The
yeah,
social media start bringing that shit out.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
no
that shit
doubt.
stay quiet.
yeah.
True.
Hey, I wanted to say something about the 135 pound division because I heard y'all talking about it, right? Like the way boxing is right now, I look at it like this: if you can mix and match top 15 and they can fight each other, like I'm satisfied with that. I mean, even though we do want to see the top guys, because think about it: if Tank, Shakur, well, Devin ain't at 135 anymore. If Tank and Shakur fight,
We don't know
who
where he at.
who they gonna fight?
What is
So
the
if they
division?
fight some of the guys in between, and then they eventually fight, because like I mean, I'm not saying this to be sarcastic. I'm a fan of boxing, so I don't
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
necessarily wait for okay, Boots fought. Nah, I ain't watching boxing no more because Boots ain't fighting. No, that's my nigga. I love him. I support him. I want to see him
Crazy.
win, but I want to
Hmm.
see other people fight too. So if the Tanks and the Shakors and the Bootses ain't fighting, then I'm gonna be watching Shoo. I'm watching Tiger Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
watching Troy Isaac.
Facts.
Because realistically, the way that as fans we want fights to happen and when they can happen, they just not gonna happen. But one thing I can tell you about fighters, when you are and you may be fighting a good fighter that's a good beat fighter, the test for you as an elite fighter is mentally and emotionally, you gotta stay locked into your career. And
Mm.
every time you get in the ring, you gotta be ready because one of them B fighters will knock your ass out if you're not on point. So if you
Right.
That
fight
was
every
facts.
time you get in the ring, I'm gonna watch you because I want to see what this guy gonna bring, especially when I don't know him. Because we forgot,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know who Kavaliauskas was. I'm not in
Right.
the gym, I'm not a trainer, I'm not a
Facts,
fighter.
bro.
And he knocked Bud ass down. And then
Right.
after that, we
Facts.
remember his name every time we hear it. Same way it's gonna be with Karen. Karen gave Boots a rough fight the second time. Cause I was like, why is Karen
He
coming
gave
back
him a
like
rough fight
Boots?
the first time, man.
I
Mm-hmm.
need to see Karen fight some of these other top welters so we can see
Exactly,
how good Karen
exactly,
really is.
That's the
exactly,
same thing that happened with Pitbull. We didn't know who Pitbull was. Look at
Yup.
him
exactly,
now. That nigga's a star.
exactly. And I
Karen
think
What
he
fought
said
like
about
a
that
after
the
a
other
loss?
night.
solid
You
He
hear
said
me?
place.
that the other night about Pitbull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Or what about Martin Bacoli?
Oh
oh,
yeah.
Facts, G. They
Woo!
already know what it is
They
with
don't
Big
want
Bacolo.
nobody in
He
that heavyweight
fucking
want to
shit
see
up.
him.
Yeah, hey, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say, Mello. I think he the number one heavyweight, bro.
No
He'll
doubt. He the
stop Usyk.
baddest man on the
Hey,
planet.
look,
Yeah,
he
He'll
like
man.
a
stop Usyk.
fucking. Hey,
Real
stop me if I'm
shit.
capping, G. He like a fucking George Foreman.
Yeah,
Yo,
Zane just a
he
voice,
ain't
bro.
Hey,
playing
head
no games.
forward, moving a little bit, and
You over here
I'm
dancing and
like,
No.
shit.
damn.
He just knocking shit out.
He
Fuck
called
out of here.
Zang out. He called Zang out, and now Zang fighting somebody else,
Yo,
bro.
Hey,
He ducked
look,
that smoke.
I was
Yeah.
looking at some fight. Who it was? Big Baby, the other Big Baby.
yeah, he
Dude
fucked Buddy
said,
up.
not that Big Baby.
You talking about
Gerald
Miller,
Jamil
Miller,
Miller?
something
Miller,
like that.
Miller,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
real
Big
big
Baby
baby.
Miller.
yeah. Dude say, Bacoli, he say he fight for his island. Shit,
Yo,
you
That
man,
boy got
them
hands, bro.
boys different. Like
Yeah.
he used to walk on nails.
we all come from the
He
hood, bro.
like,
We
man,
all come
shit,
from
I ain't walking
nothing.
on nails no
They
more.
come from next to
You think you
nothing. They
finna
ain't
put me back
shit.
over there? Okay.
Yeah,
He lost
facts.
to
Shit.
Mike. He lost
Straight
to
up.
Michael Hunter a while back, but ever since then, bro, he like changed his style up, and he been knocking shit out, bro.
Yeah, he had a massive
Go look at
injury.
that fight.
He was
Yeah,
injured.
hey,
And
Shoulder.
he was out of shape, and he wasn't in
yeah.
shape.
Yeah,
hey,
couldn't train and
hey,
shit. Shoulder.
He
They
hit
gonna
that
hey,
boy.
avoid him. They gonna avoid him
Ooh,
as long as they can.
My
when you
boy
Yo,
say
bad
walk
to the
on
bone,
nails, that
bro.
sounds like that character you used to do, G,
what?
with
What
the
you talking
deep
about?
voice. Remember the deep voice character you used to do?
The all access character.
Yeah, when you say walk on nails.
hey, I be at
Oh
practice
shit.
tripping. I be like, perfect.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
hey, I play for University of Illinois, bro. I'm the starting right tackle, right?
My
Hey, so
nigga.
we got this dude named Safer. He from Philly, bro, and I always be talking that shit you be talking. He be like, bro, where you get that shit from? Cause he always say young boy. and
Yeah.
he be saying some little other shit. It'd be like some little Philly Def BI lingo and shit. I'd be like, yeah.
Hey, what y'all think about this card though? The February 22nd, bro. If all the fights that's talked about gonna be on there, that shit gonna be
Man,
lit.
Hey
that
G,
should be
no, hey,
banging.
no funny stuff though, man. Don't tell you, bro. Boots and
Hey,
Virgil, man,
50-50.
Boots
That's
will
50-50,
piece
bro.
him up.
I
hey,
bro.
don't
Beat
think
B,
that
hey,
I'm
man
B,
up.
hey,
scared,
B
bro.
He
Norm, not
slow as
yet,
a
B
sea
Norm,
snail.
not yet, B Norm.
Hey,
hey,
look, no funny, like, man, what weight they gonna be at?
Crazy.
154?
54. At
Who?
54, yeah.
Who you talking about? Boots and Virgil?
Yeah, I don't
Boots will
want to see
piece
it at
him up.
54. Like, I want
I
Boots
mean,
to go
bro, you
feel,
gotta
see,
save these
go
scales,
see
Skills
what
man.
pay
that
the
54
bills.
feel like first. You know what I'm saying?
Skills
Hey,
pay the
I say
bills.
this. I say this. We keep forgetting Virgil was getting his ass kicked. We keep forgetting that.
He
Virgil,
was. She got knocked
he
down
He
twice.
was rumbling though, man. He was
no no no
rumbling.
no no.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
was
taking,
going
I'm
for
not
his.
listen. What I don't like though is I'm not taking nothing away from Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is a great fighter. I'm not taking nothing from him. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is it's crazy how Boots he fight Karen. He put him down this time. He have a rough time rough time with him as far as getting him out. But then Virgil fight Boachuk, get put down, and he was getting caught with all types of shit. And it's like, all right, he won
And we
though.
praise him, bro.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like, like, come on, bro. So
This shit crazy, dog.
to say Boots need a touch, I understand what you're saying, but man, listen, when we talk about boxing and we talk about becoming great and being great fighters, we got to rumble, baby. So I want the fight with Virgil. I like that fight.
That's what
It's
that's
all
what make it
Hey,
experience
look,
look.
that's
too,
all I
dog.
need to hear, G. You hear
Look,
me?
it's a
I gotta have
50-50
it.
fight for the
I
fact that
fuck with Boots. I swear
he's
I
at
do.
154 and Boots haven't been up there yet. You know, Virgil, he got a first round stoppage up there. He got like two stoppages up there. He won his last fight. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
by
but that
Boots
one
coming into the
stoppage
new
was
weight
some
class,
bullshit.
you know, they hitting hard at 154. So it's like
Yeah.
that's what make it like I had Boots winning, but by him going up, I give it a 50-50 fight because both of them had kind
I
of
want to meet
subpar
one.
performances their last
Yeah.
fight. And this fight gonna show who is the best out of them two, straight up.
He too
But
slow,
one thing
bro.
I know about
He too
Boots,
slow. He too
I got
slow.
one more thing. I'm
Virgil
finna
too
get up
slow.
off here. You hear me?
All right, cousin.
Got you,
Hey,
dog.
one thing I know about Boots, man. When Boots don't want to get hit, he ain't gonna get hit, man.
I was
Facts.
getting
Hmm.
ready to say that. All you
Like,
got to do, all you got to do is watch that
Slow
Roman
ass
Field
Virgil.
fight.
You
Watch
ain't
that
touching
Roman
Boots.
Field fight,
hey,
bro.
now he know he got some. Now he working with some power. Hey, where I mean that? Where I mean that? Now he know he working with some power. He gonna use that stick, get around him, and
Hmm.
Virgil gonna come forward.
Hmm.
He gonna get
Yeah,
kicked with something.
Hmm.
he tailor
And
made, dog.
one thing I hate since where everybody know like he a form, like he whatever he is, like he got punching power. Shit, Boots can hit too.
Hmm.
Facts.
Oh, for
But look,
sure. For
after
sure.
that, after Virgil got them knockdowns, though, he switched it up and started boxing. So he can box too in there, man. That's a great fight, man. I want to see that fight.
He
Yeah.
ain't gonna outbox Boots. He's not gonna
Come on,
outbox
man.
Boots.
Nah,
Oh,
yeah, that
no.
ain't.
Hey, I'm
That's
up out of
what's
here, bro.
not
Appreciate it,
gonna
G.
All
happen.
right,
Yo,
gangster, get with me.
peace, fella.
Keep working
Yes.
hard, bro.
Appreciate it, buddy.
No doubt.
What y'all think about that fight next weekend? Africa.
Africa,
Paro.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
I was
good
going to
one,
ask
dog.
about that.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
50-50
I
right there.
I
That's
think he
gonna be
I
gonna
a
got it.
lose,
goodie.
man. I
I
got
got it
Pyro.
70-30. I watched that.
7:30.
Listen, I watched Africa last fight, right? And I watched
Yeah.
Pyro last fight.
Yeah.
Pyro
Bye.
is not no Gustavo Lemos. Trust me,
Hmm.
Nah.
he ain't
He
that.
ain't
Man,
playing.
Nah.
if Africa come in there tip top and like come and don't sleep on that ball, and he been training, and he on tip top, man, Africa gonna go on. Africa gonna dissect that dude. That
I
dude is
don't
Yeah.
big.
think
He
so,
can't
bro.
handle Africa, bro. I'm telling
Hey,
Hmm.
you.
hey,
Nah.
E,
I
And,
can
think
I
and,
have
Pyro
a
gonna
and,
stop
Overpunching,
and
him.
dog.
Africa won
E?
that fight.
Can
Africa
I have the
won that
floor
fight.
for 1 minute, real fast?
What's
I
up? What's
gotta,
up,
I
Monty?
gotta address somebody. My man Bud gonna stop Canelo.
What's up,
Finally
bro?
came through the building, yo,
Hmm.
yo.
What's up?
My man Bud gonna stop Canelo is the biggest Boots hater on planet Earth.
Facts.
But
Man,
yo, when I mean this motherfucker is loyal, like yo, no matter what the fuck I drop, him and EH show up.
And we argue all the time, bro, but I appreciate you so fucking much, yo. Because,
Yeah.
yo, if I drop some shit here, he coming with a crazy ass comment. It's definitely coming, Paul.
I like Boost though, man. I just want him to prove who he is, bro.
You
But
just
yo,
like the bud more. We
bro,
know. It's all
I
good.
really do appreciate you and EH, man. I really, really do, from the
Yeah,
Hey
bottom of my
Mel,
heart.
you know I
hey
rock with
Mel,
you,
hey
Wise.
Mel, is he an original Bud supporter?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
bro.
He one of
Oh
them.
yeah.
my
Dude,
my name
yo,
my name used to be Bug on
individual
Top
bud
Specs.
though. I'm talking about individual bud, not getting millions, bud. I'm talking about like
right, right. You
just
understand?
starting out dropping niggas at 35 bud.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When Bud had the little plaques in his head, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
Okay, he a real one then. He a
yeah,
real one. He a
definitely.
real one. He rock with his man, because you know a lot of the Spence
Facts.
fans that was upset that Spence lost, and then now Boots come in and he want
Got
to
it.
challenge Bud. That automatically make them, oh, well, let's just start hating on Boots and join with Bud. Because, like I said before, it was only a few people that I heard saying that Bud was gonna beat Spence. Because I thought Spence would either stop him or Bud would have outboxed him.
Yeah, my name used
He
to be
had the
That's
Bug
one
on
how
of
it
them
Top
makes
things
sense.
that
Specs.
was gonna happen.
Yeah, Buggle.
Man.
Yeah, my name was originally Bug on Stop Specs for like 2
Mm,
years before the fight was made.
mm.
That's
Yeah, I've
facts.
been in plenty
That's
arguments
facts.
with
Hey,
you, dog.
Yep.
But yeah, I definitely I'll rock with you, YSM. I'll be like the first person on your videos, man.
Draw. Yo,
hey, Mel,
yo,
what you think about Africa Pyro, Mel?
I like both kids. I know both kids.
Hmm.
That's as 50-50 as it's gonna
Facts,
get.
bro.
I would love to see
Facts.
Africa step on the gas in this fight.
Hmm.
I think this is the ultimate test. Whoever wins definitely should get their credit. I really can't pick one. Of
Hmm.
course, I want Africa to win, even though I like Liam Paro. Um,
USA.
yeah, like, but I can't say that I know for certain because the one thing that I do know about fighters, elite level fighters, is just because you haven't seen them do something doesn't mean they can't. Like,
Facts.
they'll only use the hammer if they have to use the hammer. But
Hmm.
if they need to pull out the screwdriver, they got one.
Hmm.
And you saw that with Dev in his inside fighting. Nobody ever seen Dev inside fight until Lomachenko.
Hmm.
And then people didn't realize he could actually do that effectively. So I I think it's gonna take another gear for Africa to beat Paro. And we gotta see if he got one.
Mm.
Yeah. We don't
What you
know
think,
because
King?
he won't
King,
step
what
on the
you think?
gas.
I feel like this would all right. I gotta get out my
That's
feelings.
joint
I
right
gotta
there.
get out my feelings when I'm talking about this fight. The reason I'm saying that is because I know Africa is a way better fighter than he been showing. Um, we s- his best performance was to me was against Bowser, right? And he almost had to kill. He went for it a little bit, but he couldn't get him out, right? Paro is a hell of a adjuster. You know what I'm saying? He can adjust to almost anything you're doing. I seen him in there
He
with
can
boxers.
fight.
I seen him in there with brawlers. You know what I mean? I like Paro a lot. I like Africa a lot. The thing is with Africa though, he has to tap into that next move. If he don't tap into that next move, Paro gonna give him a world of trouble. Cause Paro, one thing about Paro, he coming to fight. He not doing nothing else. He coming to fight. He trying to see what you on. Once he see what you on, that's when he make his decision. All right, I'm gonna box you, or I'm gonna bang with you, or I'm gonna slip and slide up in between your work, and I'm gonna touch you where I can. You know what I mean? I seen this dude do some good shit in that ring. I do think that Africa is the way better boxer, the way better fighter when it comes to style, when it comes to attributes and
Skills.
things like that. He's a big guy at 140 pounds, but Paro is a
He's
strong
very
guy
big.
with a good little punch on him. So I mean, I'm 50-50. I'm on the fence with this fight, and I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. Me too.
I'm 70-30, man. I really just see Africa
I ain't mad
dealing with
at you.
this dude.
Yeah,
I
I ain't
really
mad at you.
and I see
I,
it being easy. Unless Africa come in on some bullshit, I don't know. We're gonna see
I
though.
he,
I think
if the
Peril gonna stop
Africa
him.
that showed up to fight Lemos shows up, he's gonna get beat up.
He gonna get
Mm.
Real
stopped.
shit.
I think. Yep. I think
He gonna
Africa
get
Yo,
beat
And
up,
I'm a,
bro.
and I'm gonna keep it
Paro the
real,
real
bro.
thing.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I ain't trying to make up nothing. This is something I realized in my career in boxing. New York fighters the hype be so crazy around them early on.
Yeah.
When they do get in real fights, it be like, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Freeze
I
up.
I seen this happen for years, bro. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? And a lot of people try to act like they don't peep it. But the hype be so crazy early
No,
on.
they see that shit.
You know what I mean? When them dudes get in real fights, it be like, oh, like you know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's 50-50 for me.
like Shushu last fight, it was decent, but I feel like he should have got that dude out of there. But
Yeah, but
he
if
couldn't
he
get him
got a
out of there.
10
Hey,
rounder, if
that's
that
not
was
a
10 rounds, it was over for him if it was 10.
G. I don't agree,
So
G. I don't think that's an all New York fighters. I'm not just saying that because I'm
No,
from New
no.
York.
All right, so talk to me.
No, I don't think it's all New York fighters. You feel me? I can see
Mhm.
what you say. I can see what you're saying a little bit
some of them.
about Africa, like about Africa. Like it's like it's times when we think he should step on the gas. It's like Africa is very very cautious. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
he is.
Africa's the type of fighter like he just want to get his hand raised. You feel me? Like he
Hmm.
really don't want to get his clothes dirty. You feel me? Like it's like a nigga you know who he clean. He don't want to get his feet like he don't want to get his nails dirty. You feel me? Like I don't mean it like no like kind
Yeah,
of way, but
I get
he
what you're
don't like if he don't like if he could get you out of there, he ain't gonna get you out of there. He just want to win a fight. You feel me? And I
Hmm.
think depending on who he fighting, that could work against him. And I ain't gonna lie,
Hmm.
I think it could work against him. I think it could work against him with Paro, because I ain't gonna lie, I watch Paro fight, and one thing about him, his work rate, like he don't like like he really don't stop. You feel me? Like
No,
Paro got one gear. You feel me? And he
Yeah,
coming
he gonna
and
press the gas on you for sure.
he coming. You feel me? Even against Matias, like he was coming. He was coming. But of course, Matias started throwing that shit towards like 10th, 11th round. But Africa can't let Paro. Like he can't let him get started. Cause once that nigga get started, he ain't gonna stop. You feel me? But
Hmm.
Yeah.
my last thing I noticed about Africa too, that nigga love fighting southpaws. Go watch Africa fight a southpaw. I don't know because he was
you gotta punch.
train with Shakur. That
Right,
nigga fight southpaws way different than he fight orthodox. You feel me? I
right,
noticed that every
right.
And
time
he
they
said
step.
Yeah,
that he said that on Cigar Talk. He said he
eh,
liked to
off his
fight
stance.
southpaw. How gonna run into some shit, man? Africa gonna deal with that motherfucker. Watch. He gonna come in
Yo,
there
Paro
thinking he
really
gonna post
punching though.
Africa like Africa a bitch or
Paro
some shit.
punching.
Bro,
Mm.
Africa gonna knock the shit out that motherfucker. Africa pick
Paro
that motherfucker
punching.
apart.
Yeah, Power do be
He
punching.
Paro punching.
Yeah,
ain't punching
Pyro.
like
I ain't gonna
he
lie,
ain't punching
Pyro
like
punching though.
Lamos was punching.
Paro
He ain't punching
punching,
like
dog.
Lamos was punching. And Africa was hitting Lamos with some shit.
Nah,
Yeah, man, go
Lamos
back
ain't
and watch
punching
that
like
fight.
Paro punching,
I
dog.
just watched that fight 2 nights
Nope.
ago. Go back and watch that fight. He beat that
Listen,
fight
dog.
convincingly. It was rough. Yeah, it was rough. And I think that was the first time Africa
And
probably had
Keyshawn
recognized
Davis
like
got
that
rid
in
of
the
him
rough.
like he wasn't even there, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but at the same time, when you catch somebody with a good shot, you catch him with a good shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Keyshawn,
Hmm.
it was
yeah.
just a well
Changes
timed
shit.
shot, it straight right on the button. But I wanted to touch on the Boots Virgil stuff. It's a couple things that I found interesting that Eddie said. First is the offer made by Turkey Al Shiki was for Boots and Virgil at 147 pounds.
Mm.
I didn't expect that.
Me neither.
Mm.
I didn't expect that. And
Mill, because he don't know what he's doing.
uh, uh,
He don't.
I mean, he's the same dude that offered David Benavidez a fight against Terrence Crawford at 160. So, like, what do you say to that? Like, and respectfully, but the offer was for 147 pounds. Um, and then I think something that's being overlooked is that you have Boots. This will be if he fights Virgil February 22nd. This will be his third fight in 7 months. This card wasn't meant for Boots and Virgil. This card was meant for Terrence Crawford and Virgil, if everybody remembers correctly.
Mm.
Yep.
Terrence Crawford is just uninterested in the fight. So they're trying to get Boots to actually fit on this card because this is not like a regularly like this wouldn't be his schedule. His schedule would be coming back late March, early April because this will be a less than a 3 month turnaround for him. He's actually fought in between Virgil fighting, where Virgil's been off since like I think like August 10th. Boots
Hmm.
fought July 13th. came back November 9th, and then will be coming back February 22nd. So if for some reason that the fight don't happen, it'll probably be because Virgil won't move off that date. Or Virgil can't make 47. I don't know how they're going to do that with the weight. It was just weird to hear 47 get offered, along with the fact of potential unifications, and we all know Boots wants to unify.
Right.
So we definitely got to see how this situation plays out. I do feel like Turkey and Eddie might be trying to force this fight into this date because this is the last big card before Ramadan, and they really want to make a splash.
Mm.
And Ramadan matters to Turkey for sure.
Yeah.
I don't
For
see
sure.
Virgil. I don't see Virgil dropping down to 47. No, that nigga
Nah.
almost
Gonna
No,
he,
happen.
he
he,
already
he
declined
almost
it.
passed out. He passed out the last time he had to weigh in at 47. Remember?
He
Yeah.
got
Two
robbed
Yeah.
over
times. I think
that
it was
shit.
2 times.
Yeah,
3.
Yeah.
that ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't think 47 happening for sure.
No,
Yeah.
they already
And
declined it, dog.
he
They already
won't
said
move
no.
off. Yeah, he won't move off the date. So it could be a situation where we may not get it now. We might get it later on in 2025. Who knows? Like
Yeah.
this is boxing, man. This is what
I'd
this
rather
is just
have
what
Boots
boxing
and
is.
Virgil on their own shit in America, truth be told, bro. I know
Yeah,
everybody from Philly feels the same way. Like, way rather see Boots and Virgil on their own card in Vegas or somewhere in the States where we
Yeah.
can all get down to that shit and possibly go.
Oh yeah.
honestly, it's getting forced.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's how I
It's not
feel.
a
It's
for
feel like
yeah.
it's feel like it's being forced because I ain't gonna lie, Boots and Virgil. That's not something that if it happens, we gonna be happy. But I feel like Boots and Virgil, they on a crash course, but it's not like 2 months crash, like February crash
Wrong.
course. You feel
Mhm.
me?
Wrong. Yeah. I
Yo,
agree.
I seen somebody in my comments was like, "Oh man, come on, Boots, this fight should have been announced already." I'm like, "Yo, the
Mhm.
nigga just fought 2 weeks ago. What are you like?
I know. Let the man heal up and
Fought 2 weeks
get to
ago?
getting it. Shit.
Like, come on. I know we thirsty for boxing, and a lot of times fans just be upset that they want to see certain fights, they want to see certain matchups,
Mhm.
but shit got to make sense.
It
And
do,
I'm
bro.
just not sure that
There's no belt neither if they go to
it's
54.
yeah. If it goes to 54, it's no belt. If it happens at 47, people are going to say that Virgil's going to be drained. We
I
kind
thought
of
Virgil
expected
was the
this fight
interim.
at 47 for a unification and a
Mm.
mega fight in Las Vegas. That's how I
Facts.
viewed
Mhm.
it. And
I thought Virgil was the interim WBC 54.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he is. He
But
So
is.
that's
he took it off Bo Chuck.
yeah. But re- respectfully
I know,
to the
I know.
interim champs, like you know what I mean. Sebastian Fundora is the champion at
No
that weight
doubt.
class.
No doubt. Well, Charlo really the champ, but
Yeah,
yeah. They took all his shit. That Canelo fight. Give me that. Stripping you all the way down. But Charlo, if he ever decides to come back to me, that's the champion at 54. Ain't none of them champ.
What y'all think about Maul fighting Cornflake? If that's true.
I'm going to recuse myself from this conversation. Cornflakes, my guy. So y'all got it.
I heard this.
I don't
I heard
mind
it
it. He
might
got
be
to get back.
Maul and I heard it might be Maul and Caleb Plant.
That would be dope. That's the
No,
fight.
Caleb Plant is trying to get Edgar Berlanga.
The
Yeah.
Godfire
yeah,
smacked
it's
out of his
Flake, Jay.
mouth.
Nah, I
It's
ain't gonna lie.
Flake.
It's
Maul,
Flake.
It's
Maul
definitely
better not
Flake.
take that shit.
It's definitely Cornflake, Jay.
Yeah, Maul
Yeah.
better not take that on the
March
comeback.
March 1st, Barclays Center. Me and G Hackett will be in the building.
Me too. I'll
Yeah, I
be
ain't
in
gonna lie.
there,
I'm
man.
trying to get to that one too.
I'll be
That shit
there.
gonna have the
No
city on
doubt.
tilt.
I don't want to. I don't want to see Maul back yet because I don't know how he look, bro.
He
On the
look
way you
good
gonna
again.
Bro,
on the way you
He
gonna
look
see
good
how he
again.
look is if he come back.
He
Right,
look a little
right.
crazy though.
like not
His
on the
hair a
not on
little
the card,
fucked up and
not on
shit.
the card like that, bro. Last time I seen Maul, bro, he was going through some shit, like, bro.
Who the last person he fought?
I want to see him take some
Benavidez
real.
Jr.
You need to take
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
some
he
he was all
real.
right.
Like,
yeah, he won that fight easily though.
no.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm
he
not
was
talking about.
jabbing the shit out
I'm
of
not talking
Buddy.
about the fight. I'm not talking about the fight. I'm talking about outside the ring.
yo,
Like,
but
you know
we
what I mean?
all
What's going on through outside the ring, and then he get ready to
Yeah,
get back there. I mean, I don't know.
maybe
he,
maybe maybe he got
you
his
know
head
what
on
this is
straight.
though. But bro, you know what this is though. Everybody knows what this is.
What
Mm-hmm.
this
They're
is?
in PBC's perspective, right? They're going to use cornflake as a quote unquote tune up, and then they're going
Right.
to put
Yeah,
Charlo in there with Canelo.
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
play. That's
That's
the
what the
play.
plan is. Caleb Plant can say
No
whatever he
doubt.
want. Edgar can say whatever he want. No, he's going straight into Canelo. Charlo's still undefeated. He's still a name. It's something
Hmm.
that they can sell.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Man,
what
I
y'all
don't
think?
mind Plant versus either one. Plant versus Berlanga, Plant versus Charlo. Either way. I
What y'all
like Plant, bro. But he
what
can
y'all
fight.
think? What y'all think about Keyshawn versus Jermaine Ortiz?
That's a good
Ooh,
fight too.
That's
I
at
At
thought
what
140.
weight?
That's
40?
I thought
140 though.
Jermaine was at
At
140,
140?
Yeah, yeah, 140.
so they
I
won't be
think
fine.
Jermaine might give him a boxing lesson,
Listen,
dog.
listen. To be honest, that Keyshawn versus what's the nigga who got the WBO right now at 135? What's his name?
Denny's Baranchek.
Listen, I watched a couple of his fights. People, I
That's
ain't
an
gonna
easy
lie,
fight.
motherfuckers is not. Nah, that's not easy fight. I watched
No?
him. Nah, me personally.
Denny's slow, dog.
No, no, he's not, bro. He's not slow, bro. And he got that Ukraine. He got that Lomachenko. You could tell. You could tell he boxed for Lomachenko and Usyk, bro. He got that. He got that in and out shit down pat. And the only reason why he looked at the way he looked at because he fought. He fought Navarrete.
Awkward
And
Navarrete,
Navarrete,
yeah.
everybody looks nasty against that man. You feel me? But no, 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 real
He a little
shit, y'all. You
older,
feel me?
I
living in
know,
the
I
truth.
know.
I'm not saying
He
it to be
older though.
funny, but I went back and watched. I ain't gonna lie, Keyshawn gonna win, but I watched that nigga fight. I watched him fight 2 times, and I ain't gonna lie, I like that nigga style. I like his style, but I think Keyshawn gonna be too much. But he got good feet work. He start orthodox, but he switched southpaw. You feel me? When he goes southpaw, his shit. Feel me? That shit coming straight down the middle. Pause. But I ain't gonna lie. I like Buddy style. He
He
got that
do got
Ukraine.
angles.
He got
He
that
use
Yeah,
angles.
he got angles. You feel me? His angles is. But against now right there, he ain't, that nigga. You ain't
He
gonna
got
Bro,
a
win with him
nobody
against.
ever looked good against
he got a
Navarrete
belt,
though.
bro.
Yeah, he got the
He got
belt. He got the belt.
yeah.
He got
I
the
Keyshawn gonna
watch.
get it,
35
but
joint.
I don't think
I
it's gonna.
watch.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be super easy. You feel me? That's just my
Right. I
opinion.
watch. I watch it. Top 10, top 15. I'm watching it, man. You
Yeah, I'm
gotta
definitely
show me.
watching that.
You got to show me if you elite and a guy come in and you might think, oh, he a level under me, okay. But if he can fight and he willing to fight you, I want to see it, man. I done
No
seen too many
doubt.
times when guys come in and they supposed to be this and that, and then the guy beat them, or they have a really competitive fight. Like we just got finished naming a bunch of fighters that we didn't know in the last 3 or 4 years, and they fought some of the top guys and gave these guys tough fights. We like, dang, who the fuck is this? Where he come from? I think it
Hmm.
should be more scary when you don't know a guy than when you do know a guy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Facts.
It's a fight. It's a fight. I'm
Jam-
satisfied with boxing right now. We getting a
Me
lot of
too.
good fights,
Me
man.
too.
For sure.
We getting
Me
a
too.
lot of good fights.
But listen, that
Yo,
Jermaine Ortiz and Keyshawn, that'd be a good fight because Jermaine Ortiz ain't no pushover. He ain't coming. Jermaine Ortiz, he won't. He not coming to lay down. You feel me? If they was the fight, that'd be a goodie.
And
no
he gonna
doubt.
make
I
it
gotta
work for
split
the
out,
woman.
G. Thanks for having me, dog. I
All right.
appreciate you. Check out the Angry White Man. Fridays, 10 p.m. Peace out, bro.
For sure,
Appreciate you, dog.
D1.
So
Appreciate you,
Everybody.
gang.
Love, man.
yeah, Jermaine, he ain't no pushover. He ain't no pushover. Jermaine gonna come to fight for
Full
sure.
load. Mm-hmm.
So, Lady J, good evening. What do you have to share
Hi.
with the panel?
Oh, nothing. I was saying hello. I like the Schofield and Shakur fight. I hate everyone keeps saying he's not ready. He's too young. When are they ever gonna be ready? When are they gonna ever be the right age? Like,
Mm.
let that man fight. And two, we forgetting he's going. I really hope to see this. I hope his dad takes a back seat like he really said he was, because he said Juan Guzman is supposed to be coming in to coach. I hope he lets Ronnie take over coaching more. So I feel like with that, that may be good for him going into a big fight like that. He'll have coaches that's more level headed, that's been in championship fights, that's had championship fighters, and they could really get him ready. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but what I'm saying is we may see a better performance and execution because he will not have his daddy screaming in his ear like a lady the whole fight.
Hey,
Yeah,
what?
that's real. That's
What?
real. That's real, Lady J. Because not to change sports, but like I coach basketball. I coach basketball, right? I coach like 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds, like on the side, and it's like I got kids like whenever they dad is there, like at practice, it's like they perform totally different. You feel me? If they
Mhm.
if the dad go in a car, you because a lot of times like if a dad is like putting too much pressure on the kid, I say nah, pop, listen, man, you gotta like walk away or something because like he can't perform when you right there. You feel me? Some
Mhm.
dads that they gotta go in the car or they gotta like go somewhere. Schofield may need to hear somebody else voice in that corner. You feel me? Like that shit may.
Well, that was proven in his last fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? But also like you're in a sport where every round counts, every punch counts. You can't have somebody in your ear hollering and screaming like that. And they're not being composed, but they want you to get back in the ring and be composed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Can I
So
play
I
devil? Can I
Well,
play devil's advocate real quick? Because I think sometimes we are harder on dad coaches, but I gotta admit I do got a soft spot for black fathers and black sons. I just do. But did we ever watch fights where, and I'm thinking about two in particular. I know there's more.
mhm.
Emmanuel Stewart and ironically Ronnie Shields. They didn't have episodes where they be hollering and cussing at their fighters.
True,
So
Hmm.
it ain't just
true.
because he a dad. Sometimes coaches just get so mad because they know what they work with you at in the gym, and then you
Yeah,
not doing it. Well, y'all laid
yeah.
out a game plan. So it's not. I don't think it's just because it's the father. I think sometimes they actually be stepping out of the father mode and going into coach mode. Like, man, what the fuck is you doing?
no,
So I don't think it's
Hey,
I
just because
what?
definitely agree,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's hard a lot of times to separate that line because that's still your dad. And sometimes,
Yeah.
right, when you in them hot moments, you're looking for your dad. You not listening to your coach.
Well, hey, one thing we forgetting about though too is Coach Real and Shakur Corner too this time, so that's gonna make shit a little different. So
Yeah.
I
But
kind of forgot that
see,
myself.
but that's another example. Even in his last fight, his granddad in the corner, he talking back. He talk like it's
Right,
like
that's what I'm
you know
saying.
what I'm
Coach
saying?
Real
Like
is
these
gonna
guys
change
are
shit.
getting older. They starting to need somebody whose voice just sounds different to them. That's not their father. And I don't never want dads to break up with their sons. I'm not saying
Hmm.
that, but
Yeah.
it comes a point where they want to be their own man, and sometimes they need somebody outside of their dad to be in
you
here
know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
when
You
You
it's
know
know
what
what's
I
crunch
go-
think
time.
it is, though?
hey, yo, you know what's gonna be the voice in the corner though? Let your hands go, you bum.
Some
Man, hey, I
sometimes
think
sometimes you
now
gotta just hear.
Coach Real gonna make Shakur get the stoppage, bro. Now that I think about it, real talk.
Mm.
Sometimes you gotta just
But
hear it from somebody else. You can hear the same message from two people, but sometimes you just hear it different from somebody
you
else.
hear it completely different.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Exactly.
hey,
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
you know what it is? It's not that. It's the relationship between the
No.
two men. Whether it's your
No.
coach or father. You know why I say that? I looked at Adrian Broner's career from the beginning, and it got to a point where I said, Mike Stafford is not good for Adrian Broner no more. Adrian Broner needed a gangster in his corner. He needed Big Floyd in his corner. He needed somebody like Big Floyd that was going to step to him because he was just doing what the fuck he wanted to do. When these
Yeah.
fighters don't have a relationship with their coach, where it's two things that's imperative. One, you know I got your best interest at heart, and two, you respect me.
But
Yeah,
Like
look,
you,
but
you
Shakur
know, I
respects
don't care
his.
if it's your father, I don't care if it's a regular coach, and I know that not as me being a fighter, but being a man. When I had men in my life that I knew had my best interest at heart and that I respected, I just couldn't fuck up without a
But
motherfucker put that
EH,
on my
look,
chest. But I would accept it because I knew he got my best interest at heart.
yeah, yeah,
Shakur's
yeah,
grandfather
but
got his best interest, and he respects his grandfather, but he still wasn't listening. You know what I'm
but
saying? So
also too,
it's
So,
not
EH.
so,
always
so,
that.
so, so, so what I'm saying is, no matter what coach gets in his corner, if he get to a point where he ain't trying to hear that shit, he gonna talk back.
No,
Why?
EH, listen,
I I agree.
listen. I agree with you saying too, but I disagree too. Why? Because the way you was raised and the way you grew up, these kids nowadays, like they don't hear it the same way. You feel me? These kids growing up nowadays, like the way I was chastised growing up. like my nieces and nephews, you can't be like that with them to get to get them to give it like for them like to give you their all. You feel me? Like cursing at them and like beating their ass. It like the
It don't
information.
register the same.
It
Yeah, it
don't
don't
work.
register.
It don't
It
register.
don't. And Schofield, he 20. Schofield what 21, 22. He a little as
22.
a boy. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I agree.
Auntie,
I agree. Yeah, yeah.
he
It's
made.
different. I could give y'all another example, but y'all gonna burn me up on here tonight, and I'm not trying to do that.
Give
Nah,
the
it's a
example.
judge. It's a judge free zone. Go ahead.
I give y'all another example because we just seen it all on the zone boots.
Oh man, that's a good
Mm.
example. Cause
I and
um
again, you could you could hear the level of frustration. He admitted, "Oh, my dad was telling me to do stuff. I wasn't doing it."
yeah.
And it's not because he don't love his dad. It's not because he don't respect his dad. It's just it's something there where he can't really hear him.
Yeah, and I
And
Mm.
don't
there's
think
nothing wrong
Bozy
with
did
that.
And
enough.
you, but you know what was crazy about that, right? People was I was at the fight, so I couldn't hear what Bozy was saying in the corner. But when you listen to people, they was like, "Man, Bo wasn't saying nothing. Bo wasn't saying that." So I'm like, "Why are people saying
He
that?"
wasn't saying nothing, bro. He
Yeah,
was
no,
just
No,
saying
they
no,
get him out
listen,
of
wrong.
there.
No, no, they wrong.
listen. No, listen. I went back and watched it.
Yeah,
Bo was talking to him. He said,
was it wrong?
but this
Yeah,
was but this why everybody kept saying he wasn't saying nothing. Cause every time Bo gave him instructions, at the end of it was get him out of there. So
Yeah,
that's all.
That's all they hearing.
So hold on. They only hearing that because
Yeah, the last part.
the commentators said he wasn't saying nothing but get him out of there. But that wasn't true. I watched it and he was like, yo, you getting away from your jab, man, and calm
Hmm.
down. You know what I mean? Get back to your jab, go to the body, this and that, and stop letting him hit you with stupid shit, but get him out of here. That would
Hmm.
be at the end of it. So because he kept saying get
yeah.
him out of here at the end, everybody was saying, oh, he ain't saying nothing but get him out of there. But I'm like, oh, let me go listen to it.
Hey,
And I
G,
listened to it.
well,
I feel like
I did the same thing.
he was
Bro.
telling
I
them what he
watched.
wasn't doing and what he was doing wrong more so than telling him what to do. Like he did say go to the body and use your jab a couple of times, but he didn't implement that enough. You know what I'm saying? So he was telling them what he was doing wrong, but he wasn't saying what to do exactly. That's how I heard it.
Mm.
But
And then to get
I
him
so
out of there was just like, he should have told him how to get him out of there if it was gonna happen. He didn't really tell him that.
but I feel like for the Schofield fight, we might see something. We may see like more of an improvement with his style because he will have two like championship coaches, and then Tank and Lamont. I still don't think about that fight, but I will be there because it's right up the street.
Listen,
Yo,
another thing too is like even if even if Ronnie, do become the number one in the corner for Schofield, I don't think he should be the number one. Like, I don't think the first fight should be Shakur, though. You feel me? But it may happen. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if the new
Well,
voice in the corner should be for the
Oh, you don't
Shakur
think he
fight.
should switch up for the Shakur fight?
No,
I think
I don't think
I
so.
think if there's any time to switch, you might as well go ahead and switch now because I'm telling you, what we all saw the same thing in that last fight. His daddy started that yelling shit in the Shakur fight is not gonna go. He
Yeah,
already
I'm
writing
telling
a big check for his son that he
Coach
probably.
Real.
What I'm saying is, why not start making those adjustments now? The good news is he's still very young. He's going to have a long career in front of him. But if you're going to put your son in a situation where he's going to fight a top level champion, why not put a champion coach with him for a fight like this?
One question, Lady J. Like, did you did you cook last night for Thanksgiving?
I did.
What's your would you would you try to make a new dish on Thanksgiving to go to your family's house with that you never made before?
It's not the same thing. It's not the same.
No. Listen, what
Answer the
Because
question. Answer the question.
here's what I would say, right? If last Thanksgiving they told me my mac and cheese was bogus, I'm definitely calling in reinforcements for this
yeah,
year to make
but
sure.
at the same time, you're gonna fiddle around with it ahead of time.
oh yeah,
As far
exactly. You
as far
gon'
as like
you ain't gonna make it at your mom's house the next time, on Thanksgiving, for your first time, you feel me? You're gonna play around it. You're gonna play around in the house with it, try this, try that. Let me taste it a little bit. Okay, I got it. Now I could bring it to my sister house or or auntie house or mom's house for Thanksgiving. We lit. You ain't gonna try it at mom's house in front of
but
everybody on Thanksgiving.
but
Hell
look,
no.
he
Yeah.
how
I,
But
w-
what
I
I'm
want
saying,
I wanted to say something. The bug gonna stop Canelo, right?
yeah,
So as far as like with the bougie shit, right? I hear what you're
yeah,
saying. It's hard for me to take that position. Like when motherfuckers been training fighters longer than I've been alive,
yeah,
I gotta fall back and you know I'm inclined to trust their judgment. You feel me?
yeah.
Whether we think is right or we think is wrong or whether we critique it, like I said, you've been training fighters longer than we've been alive. So whatever he been doing, 33-0, 29 knockouts, the way dudes is acting like it was a fucking loss, like it's amazing to me. Whatever he doing, he working because he just won another world title. What was that, Friday, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
O'Shea Jones
Yeah.
just
I
won another
mean,
world title. So
or,
my
was it
Hey
response
Mill,
to that, I would
hey
just say
Mill,
like,
hey
But
Mill.
Mill, here's the thing though, Mill. No, I will say this right, and I feel like this is where sometimes boxing gets a little crazy. Nobody is above criticism.
no, I
Nobody is
didn't.
above.
I didn't say nobody isn't above criticism. What I'm saying is, right, just because we see things a certain way, it's like in in your field, you do PR. Somebody on the outside looking in could have a perspective. It is not as educated as yours per se, and it's different looking into the bubble as opposed to looking out of the bubble. I'm just saying
Now,
that
what you got to say about that, Lady J? That was a good analogy because I know you ain't gonna let nobody step in your arena. I
Yeah,
know
no,
that.
but here's the thing, like
I'm
I
messing with
don't
you.
mind if somebody, you know what I'm saying, like come to me and they challenge like what I think or what I see or how I do things, like because like I'm nobody that's bigger than the program. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it keeps you sharp. Like when people are able to come to you and say, you went on your A game for that one, or you could have
you
did
know
this.
now,
Like,
but Lady J, can I? I'm talking about somebody, right? You expect there to be a certain level of credentials or a certain level of experience to be able to give a
well,
perspective or criticism, and that
Mill, do you want me to be honest? Sometimes the best criticism come from somebody that you may not even be looking for it from. Like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
and
saying?
some
like,
A
wait, wait,
person who
wait, wait,
don't
wait,
like
know you.
YSM.
wait,
I
wait.
say,
It's
I say,
and sometimes you got a bunch of motherfuckers that
Yeah,
don't
they don't
know
know nothing.
shit.
And then I roll it
They
like,
know shit. And what I'm saying is, right? I've been into boxing, really into boxing for like the last, I'm gonna say like 7, 8 years. But the shit don't compel to comparison of Greg or Coach Rell. And they babies.
yeah.
They're like Greg. I don't think people realize that Greg and Rell and their professions, they would have just like they would have probably won rookie of the year, you know what I'm saying? Now this year they averaging a little dub. But you got dudes like LeBron, like a Bozy looking at them like nigga, you ain't never did nothing yet. Respectfully.
Like YSM, I look at it as like he should have. I'm not saying it was Bozy, or maybe it just was Boots couldn't adjust in the fight, which is one of my criticisms about him is making adjustments. But
Mm.
like they should have had a better game plan against Karen, knowing what they went through the first time to look worse than they did the first time. Even though he
Was
took
that
the
the
heat,
what was
he
that the
still
same Karen that showed up the
no,
first time?
no, it
Okay,
wasn't.
so just like you can make an adjustments, the other man can make an adjustments. I don't know why people act like that's not a man over that's another man that's training to beat you. Was that fight close? But Bug gonna
Which
stop Canelo. Was that fight close?
I mean, it wasn't close, but Boots got hit way too
which
much. You know what
which
I'm saying?
Karen y'all think was better, the first one or the second one? Be honest.
The
second.
second one.
I mean,
Yeah,
to me, the first
yeah.
Karen wasn't running in the fight. He was hitting Boots in the first fight, and Boots was swinging. He hit the ropes.
Yo,
He did
Yeah.
a 360.
bro.
He just
Bro,
he didn't get hit as much because Karen didn't swing as much, but he wasn't running in the first fight. I just seen
every-
Boots couldn't knock him out like he couldn't do it in the
yeah,
second.
but you're
He
not
just
going to
couldn't
knock.
cut.
Here's
He
the
just
thing, though.
couldn't
You're
cut the
not going to
ring
knock
off, right?
everybody out, though. Everybody's not built to be knocked out. But
Yeah,
everything goes off of expectation and name recognition. A lot of
Yeah, for
times, what
sure.
people do
yeah,
is if they don't recognize the name, they're gonna say dude is a can. Because beforehand, who the fuck was Madrimov, right?
yeah.
Madrimov had won a vacant belt, right? But he wasn't looked at in a certain light. Who was Sergey Boyachuk?
Who
And
was
look, you know what,
Pitbull?
Sim?
Who
I'm
was
glad you said
yo?
that because
Everybody picked Tim Tszyu to wash Mortazayev. Me and G's talking about the fight, and I told G he can vouch for this. I said, I don't like this fight. I don't like this fight. I don't like this fight for Tim Tszyu.
Mm.
I didn't think it would look like that. I thought it would be a controversial decision, but he blew his fucking brains out.
like why Sim? Like I was
Who was
saying, Cameron
Bacoli?
was a good fighter after the
Right.
first fight. Like he wasn't running. He was just moving around and Boots couldn't stop him. But people say, oh, it's just he was running, that's why Boots didn't stop him. But all of a sudden, the second fight, now everybody want to say, oh, Karen is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
Yeah,
that kind
he
of speaks
proved
to
he
my
was a
point.
good fighter. We ain't know who Kavalaskis was until he knocked Bud down.
But yeah, I'm saying when fight, people didn't say Karen was a good fighter, but I said he was a good fighter. But you know, a lot of people didn't say it until after the second fight. Now they want to put him on some type of pedestal. Oh, he's a good fighter.
I didn't say he was a good fighter because he ran around. He didn't show nothing. But the second fight, he showed something. Ain't none of these fighters that we like, that we say are the greats, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, none of them fought every fight perfect. But when
no,
a
you're
guy
going to get
got a
resistance.
unanimous decision on a fight and he might have had some flaws, that's to show you how bad he is, that he can make mistakes and still get a unanimous decision and or knockout. Like I don't understand, like none of these fighters that we're talking about where you may favor one fighter over another, but when you look at individual fights throughout their careers, there were spots where, like Mill just said, just like you training the other guy training, did we think that Floyd was going to get caught with them big two right hands from Shane? But we forgot who the fuck Shane Mosley was.
Mm.
Yo, Chop
Fucking
Chop
damn.
Chop was putting that shit together on Floyd.
When he
If
first threw the
if
140, you
yeah,
think?
if that occurred in the internet era, you would see Floyd's a hype job. I've never seen so many dudes get called
Yeah,
hype jobs or be exposed off of victories.
yeah. You know
Mm.
how the internet be, man. They just be running
But I
rampant.
feel
That
I
should
feel like
come.
I feel like because of the internet, we watch boxing differently. We don't even pay attention to the actual fight. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I'm saying it like that because people once it's a meme thrown up there from the second round, it's like people forget the rest of the fight. So you could
Yeah,
have got hurt. You could have got hurt in the second round with a shot. And once the meme go up or the clip go up, everybody forget you was kicking ass from there on out. You know what I
Right.
mean?
yeah.
It's kind of fucked up, but you know, the
That's just
game.
Well,
sports.
Greg, I have
That's
another
just
card I'm looking
Like they say,
forward to.
Bud lost because he didn't knock Majimov out. Like
Like, come
he
the
didn't
fuck on.
lose.
Like, they,
Yeah,
mhm.
dudes really acting like that fight was close. That fight
right,
Yeah,
wasn't
right,
fucking
right.
close.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
No, that
Yeah.
fight. That
Greg,
fight.
I
Uh,
got
That
another
fight
card
wasn't
I'm
close.
looking forward to.
oh.
What
What's
card?
that?
What card, Jay?
I can't wait. I'm actually excited for Navarrete and Valdez part
Oh,
two.
Valdez. Man.
Yeah,
Already,
Man,
yeah.
nah.
them
That
I
niggas
shit. That
That's
swing.
because
that one's
they
gonna
gonna
be a
rumble.
banger. I
Yeah,
don't
they gonna
yeah, it's
care.
gonna
rumble.
be. It's gonna
Yeah.
be.
They get in there. Yeah, that one I like that one. And I'm excited to see Robezy on that card. I think oh, oh, oh.
Robici,
Yeah.
Robici's
Yeah.
a chump.
Okay.
Robici's a
Well,
chump.
I'm just
Why you
saying,
say that, G?
He's a chump.
but
Why you say that? Because he
Cause,
lost?
cause I see it in him. All right. I got a personal story. All right, we in Vegas. We at we at the Cuban trainer Solace. We at his gym. That's his gym, right? I'm in there with a guy. I'm in there with a guy who ain't fought in probably like at this time he probably ain't fighting like 5 years. And he like, gee, I'm thinking about coming back. You think we can get some sparring? I'm like, all right. At the time, I'm out there with J Rock. I'm with J Rock, but my man, I ain't gonna say his name, but he with us. You know what I mean? And he like, gee, I'm gonna get some sparring. So I asked Silas, I'm like, Silas, when can we come back and get some work? So he was like, all right, just come back Tuesday or something. It was like a Tuesday. So I'm like, all right, but he said he wouldn't be there. He was gonna tell his guys. So I'm like, all right. So we come back. Now, mind you, this guy is the same size as Robisi and the rest of the 26 pounders. You know what I mean? And this guy at his time was a 26 pounder. So he a little bit overweight. So we get to the gym and they like, what y'all doing? Like, we looking for, Silas told us to come back and get some sparring. So he like, all right. Robisi looked at him one time and was like, I ain't boxing him. I'm like, you a two-time Olympian. Like, what the fuck? And my man wasn't in tip-top shape. He was a little bit out of shape. You know what I mean? And but it was just the vibe he gave me, like off of a look. You gonna say that?
He was scared. Yeah.
And you supposed to be you obese, like you a two-time Olympian. Like, yo, that's crazy. So I'm like,
Did he have a
damn.
fight coming up? Did he have a fight coming up?
I can't remember. I can't. He was in the
He
gym
might not have
and
been in
he.
the mood, Greg.
Hey,
But listen, man.
what?
Hey,
He might
listen.
want to get hurt or something. He might have a fight coming up. Maybe he want to get hurt.
Listen, man. Maybe it's because I'm from Philadelphia, but you don't let nobody come in your gym ask for that work and you don't give out that work. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Hey,
the rule. Maybe it's different in Cuba. Maybe
Hey,
it's
yo,
different in Vegas. I don't know.
I ain't
I'm
even gonna lie. In Philly, dudes take that as disrespectful. Like it's like a challenge.
yeah,
Like you
Right,
yeah.
came here looking for me.
yeah, yeah.
right,
So
right,
so what they did was they put another guy that was from another gym. They put him in there with my guy. We only was looking for 4 to 6 rounds. We got our rounds and we got out of there. But all of a sudden, Robici started acting like he was ready. Like, oh, all right, I want to jump in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I don't really trust his kind. It was just something
Hey,
I don't know. It was something I seen,
what
bro.
what y'all
Hey,
think
hey,
about the
hey, hey, hey,
Floyd
Mill.
the
Hey,
Floyd
Mill.
card next Saturday?
Yo,
The three prospects.
Hold on.
Y'all,
What prospects?
uh,
Yeah, what he say?
um, Floyd, he got three prospects. The gorilla dude.
oh, they
Oh,
fight. They
yeah.
fighting. They
All
fighting
right.
tomorrow. They
They
fighting
fight.
tomorrow.
It's
Tomorrow.
tomorrow or next
Well,
Saturday.
I hope they fighting tomorrow. One of the fights
It's. I
may
think
not
it's
happen.
next Saturday. It might be tomorrow though. I'm not
No, it's
sure.
tomorrow.
No,
It's
it's
it's tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Camille
Who
Moses,
promoting it?
the gorilla, and it's another
Danny.
dude.
Danny,
Yeah,
Oh, they said Camille Mo was like 15 pounds overweight, right?
this is
Yeah,
true.
that's what I heard. He
Fifteen
a
yeah.
big,
pounds?
but he a big young boy though. He
14.
all that
14.
Oh, but
All
happened
that.
yesterday? He probably was eating good on Thanksgiving or something.
man. He a big
He
young
not
boy.
small, yo.
Yeah, he
He
not
looks small
small.
on TV for some reason, yo.
Yeah, he not. He
Yeah,
not.
he
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 not little,
looked
bro.
wide.
Come on, but not 15
I
pounds
think
though.
it's who um
But this what we
Dorian
missed.
Con, Jersley, and Carmel, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But this
I
what
Oh,
we
want to check
Joseph
missed.
that out.
Brown. Joseph Brown.
Joseph's
Joseph
my
Brown.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo,
There we go.
yo, but this what we miss about them young kids, bro. These dudes is still growing. They
Every
still
day.
growing. So he
yeah.
catching it. He only 18, 19, so he catching a crazy growth spurt
He
right now.
looked short. He looked like short though. He gonna be stocky
But
and
he
stuff.
He
not.
not,
He
bro. He's yo.
I'm
It'll
five
fuck you up.
six.
He's
He
not
taller than
short.
me.
How
Yeah, he
tall is
taller
he?
than me. I'm 5'6", so he gotta be like 5'8".
Five
Nigga
eight.
look small on TV.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
look
he
like
Oh,
a
do.
midget. He look like a midget on TV, and I don't know why he always look like that. But when I seen him, young boy. Matter of fact, I got a picture with him. I got a picture with him on my page. But I, I'm just saying, these kids be growing, man, and they still learning their bodies when you that young. When you that
And
young,
they
you
got
still
Yeah.
and they got money too. So they, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have discipline too. You know
so
what
they
I'm saying?
running around eating good. Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
don't.
Mill, can you talk about the interview you did with Mr. Moses, Wally Moses, when he was
Yeah,
talking about punching and how you hurt your hand and all that? What was he? What how did he break that down? Remember the interview you did with him?
yeah. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. It was really, really hard to hear him. It was at Boots press conference,
Yeah, that
and
shit was
the
loud.
music was thumping. Like the shit was crazy. But he was talking about basically like where you land the punch and turning your punches over, and why it's important to have a certain kind of form. And he explained how dudes be breaking their hands because of just their punch technique.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Now, was he alluding to his grandson or was he just speaking in
He
general?
most certainly was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I thought about that because me and Chris was on early and we was talking about that because we was talking about the fight, but also the conversation we was just having about the relationship between coaches and fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got a coach and y'all, that you've been working with for years, and we laud Shakur for his skills and how good he is, but he's having hand problems. And now the fact that you're not turning your punch properly, how can that be? Like you working with somebody that knows what he's talking about, but you're not doing it.
But
and
that,
Yo,
but
like
that, but that come from, his style of punching too, though. When you develop a style, you could develop a style of punching. The same way I said it's not smart to teach somebody to fight like Roy Jones or to teach somebody like to fight like a Pernell Whitaker. But let's think about who they are as individuals. Look how they fight. Like look how that shit come out of them. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
not some shit you teach somebody. So when you in there punching, I think what happened with Shakur is he developed a style of punching that developed more speed. So like when he throw the hook, he wipe with the hook. So he catching you with this part of the knuckle. You know what I'm saying? He wiping with the hook instead of catching you with the actual. You know what I mean? These parts of your knuckle. So
Right, right.
I feel like that come from just working on a style in the gym and then you getting away with it. You know what I mean? For a long time you getting away with this shit. But then as time go along, you become a man and you enter the pros, you not gonna say, oh man, I gotta start changing the way I punch. You know what I mean? You're not gonna say that because shit, I almost won the whole Olympics fighting like this. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm,
saying? So
mm-hmm,
so 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 you going in there with the pros now. Early on, you getting guys that you could counter and you beat them to the punch and you control the pace. But then as the fights pick up and as the sparring pick up, you like, hold on, something ain't right.
like
But the last thing you want to think is the way you punch it. You know what I'm
like the
saying?
I don't really want to say this because I know Fury cheated, but the same way when from his first fight to the second and third fight, the way he fought Wilder when he went to Crunk Gym and they were showing him how to do knockout punches. You know what I'm saying? They changed up his punching style, which caused him to hit even harder. You know what I'm saying? And he
Mhm.
wasn't pity pat no more. Kind of like that.
wait, yo, wait. We gotta call time out. My
What
nigga,
we
do
go?
you got the fucking Bud wiping Spence in the background, bro?
Yeah, I
This
got a
nigga's
bottle,
out of
Ah,
man.
pocket.
Man, get me out of here.
It's like a four
So
by six.
disrespectful.
This nigga's crazy. Yo.
Got
That's
the
cool
So
because
face.
I got I got my boot shirt on, so yeah, I'm representing.
it's going down in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at. I mean, let's talk about it though. Look at if you remember Joe Calzaghe, right?
Yeah.
Big southpaw fighting at what 168 175. He was a lot of times he was slapping guys, right? But that
Hmm.
was a part of his style. Now once he got you to slow down, then he would place the punch. You know what I'm saying? And then out of nowhere he knocked you out. Undefeated. I mean he retired undefeated, dangerous dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real awkward punching style. He definitely will slap you, and I mean nobody had any complaints about it. But you know what I mean, that it happens. But I think that happens with developing your style. Shakur's grandfather is teaching these kids from kids. But as they go out into the nationals, as they start to study on their own, you know what I mean? They start to develop a style. And it's like, all right, you know what I mean? That's something that's going to be hard to take back because it's a part of his style now. So, you
That
know what I
that's
mean?
that's why
His
I like Tank
grandfather,
Real in his
it-
corner, man. I think this is gonna change Shakur's style. Like
I
he's
think
gonna be
I
more
think
aggressive.
one thing Rel going to work on more so is his mentality. I think the punch style is going to be the same. I think the mentality is going to change.
Like more aggressive. I think he's gonna have a more
Yeah,
aggressive.
yeah,
Yeah.
But I only brought that up because, and the way you just explained it now, I'm seeing it like it depends on just how God made your hands. Because maybe some guys can punch like that for their whole
yeah,
career and get away with it. Because if we think about Floyd, shit, and we don't talk about this that much. Gary Russell. Gary
yeah,
Russell Jr. had hand problems because he punched so goddamn hard. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like, Guy was knocking shit out. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And he had hand problems. So
yeah.
it could just be how your hands is made. If
I
you
mean,
punch a
but
certain way, you know what I
I
mean?
mean, and also, let's just be fair. We talking about a job where your job is the punch. So at some point, your hands is gonna be fucked up. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Unless you just got crazy brick hands. You know what I'm saying? Your hands at some point is gonna be fucked up because you every day you punching on something. Every day you banging on something. So you gonna fuck your hands up for
And
sure.
Shakur stay in the gym. Shakur stay in the gym till that nigga stay sparring and shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, y'all really think Schofield could fuck with Shakur?
No.
I think
I don't think
I
so.
I think what he bring to the table is tempo. He gonna bring a high tempo. He gonna be it's gonna be all right. This what it's gonna be. It's gonna be an exciting fight. You know what I mean? The reason it's gonna be exciting because Shakur is used to guys either slowing down or respecting them, and we've seen what happened when somebody don't respect them. You know what I mean? We seen how sometimes they get. I think Schofield is gonna make it a good fight. I don't think he could. I don't think he could all around beat Shakur, but I think he gonna bring a tempo that's gonna be like, all right, I like
Mm.
this a good fight right here. You know what I'm
If
Yeah,
saying?
but
if we go
I
if
don't
we
Now,
think
gonna keep it a bean, Schofield getting stopped, right?
I think
Mm,
I
I
think he
don't think
might
we
get stopped.
But
He
wait,
oh go ahead.
he gonna get stopped. He's gonna get stopped. But I think this is a situation where maybe Court gets criticized because I think Schofield is going to be in positions to touch Court where he's not used to getting touched. He's explosive. He's a strong kid, and he believes in himself, yo. Like he, for some reason, he thinks he sees something or he knows something that we don't in his mind.
Yeah.
mm,
Um, I
Against
think
Shakur.
I think that level of confidence
get you
is
killed.
gonna make him try in pockets where dudes would think that they don't have a chance. Even though I see him getting stopped, I do think he wins more rounds than expected.
mm,
If he don't, I think if he fight like the way he was fighting his last fight, how he kept switching from orthodox to southpaw.
You do that
He
every fight. You do
Yeah,
that every
yeah,
fight.
that's what I'm saying. That's a flaw. Against Shakur, that's gonna get him beat up. Like he need to pick one way. If it's not working, then switch. But to be confused and keep switching up like that, that's gonna hurt him against Shakur.
but again, that's where having two championship coaches is going to
mm,
make the difference.
Yeah,
mm.
yeah. That's what
That's
I'm
the type
saying.
of stuff that's going to stop in that fight that you going to see be different because they're going to like cut the like
Hey,
really,
Yeah,
really.
That can't
y'all
be the
forgot.
game plan switching like
Y'all
that.
for I see people commenting saying Shakur ain't stopped nobody in 4 or 5 years. He did
no.
stop. He did stop Yoshino in Newark.
Yeah, he did. And Yoshino's supposed to
And,
be a
yo,
Yoshino's supposed to be
What
this
year was
this
that?
and
this
That was
wait,
like
puncher.
wait,
2 years
And
ago, a year
Shakur
ago.
Shakur just
and
got his hand
this
fixed.
is for Lady J. The cheat code, the cheat code has the ability. It's certain coaches that bring certain things out of fighters.
Hmm.
The cheat code is going to turn you up, right?
Oh,
He's like
real.
he's one of those, yeah. He's one of those dudes where if you are like calm down and relax, nah, he gonna have you tweaking. And that's what I think you're gonna see. You're
That's
gonna see Core start to separate themselves round 8, round 9, putting them bitches together.
and that's what I'm
Shakur,
saying with
Here's
Coach
what I
Real.
say all the
Oh, go
time.
ahead.
Every time I come on this show, I want to see it. These guys get real. They talk real heavy. They convince us it's gonna be this kind of fight. Show me, okay?
But look,
Don't
Lady
tell
J,
me
What
one
you
thing
see, Lady J?
one
What
thing I
you
want to
see?
say with
because
Shakur, his hand been injured for the last few fights, so he finally got the surgery, so his hands is gonna be all the way healed. So I
Right.
think that's gonna make him even do more damage also
That's
with
what
the
I'm.
help
That's
of
what
Coach
I
Real.
want to see. I think if his hands is healed, that's what I'm worried about because he getting in there with them 8 ounces on after you know what I mean, going through all of that. I think Schofield gonna give him a rough fight though. I don't. I can't give you all the technical stuff behind it. I think Schofield gonna give him a rough fight. I think he gonna win, but I think Shorty gonna do a little bit more than maybe we was expecting. I think
Hmm.
Yeah,
Shakur gonna beat him,
who's
but
Schofield?
I like the fight, man. I
I
like it,
do
man.
too.
I like the fight.
it's
I
I
like
say
it.
60-40 Shakur, 60-40 Shakur.
60
I can
40.
Yeah,
yeah.
60-40.
60-40.
Nah.
You you thinking higher than that, huh?
Nah.
80
80
Listen,
Nah.
20,
30,
80
Schofield,
20,
80 20,
yeah,
80
Schofield.
20.
80
Yes,
20.
yeah, Schofield good, but like I said earlier, I'm not sure. I want to see the fight, right? But Shakur gonna have Schofield in there thinking like a motherfucker. And all that switching Schofield doing, all
Yeah,
that, all that leaping. I'm telling you, it's gonna have Schofield doing a lot of like he's gonna be like unsure. You feel me? But listen,
yeah.
the only thing that could work for Schofield is if Shakur is unsure about his hands. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying? That can work for Schofield. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Do I think Shakur should fight Schofield coming? Just how I said, I don't think Schofield should fight Shakur first, like having Ronnie as number one. I'm not sure if Shakur should fight Schofield coming back off the hand injury. You feel me? It's almost,
Mm.
it's almost like, it's almost like, it's almost like being in a relationship. You know, like you was with a girl. Y'all was together for 10 years. Y'all break up, and now you jumping back out. You know, in that field, you not really sure if you still got it. So you might not holler at the baddest chick in the room. You feel me? Certain niggas might
Mm.
not. You feel me?
Yeah,
You might.
I think he gonna be confident with his hands though.
He
I think
might. I'm just not. I'm not sure. You feel me? I said that can
yeah,
work for Schofield if Shakur is unsure
yeah.
He
about.
he talking like a man of experience.
You feel me? But I'm just saying. If Shakur is unsure about that hand, cause Shakur already like. I love Shakur's style. You feel me? Like he hit you like he don't want to get hit. But it's times when he could go for it, but he don't go for it. I'm not sure if that's because he had hand injuries. So maybe the hand surgery will turn him up, or maybe it could have a nigga like, damn, I don't know if I should.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I should. Really hit Schofield and Schofield. And listen, Schofield having Ronnie in the corner. Ronnie made sense that this nigga ain't throwing. You feel me? Go get him.
Mm-hmm.
Go attack him. Make it uncomfortable. You feel me?
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
But
does
Yeah.
Schofield have gas problems? Do he got engine
yeah.
problems?
Yeah,
He was
you
tired
seen
I
the
in his
thought I
last
last fight.
remember
sport,
seeing
last
that.
fight.
I wasn't sure. I thought I
Yeah,
remember seeing
He
that
got
before they
tired in
had
his last fight.
yeah, because
it was last
Buddy work
fight.
rate was too much for him.
I seen him tired, and then I heard him admit it too. He said he was tired. So
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Greg, what you think about Jack Catterall calling out Tio at 140?
I mean, I love any fight for T.O. at 40. I need to see him. I need to see what's going on with T.O. because he been working with the Reynosos
Yeah,
and he feeling like Iron Man. You know what I mean? I want to see what he learned over there. You know what I mean?
he don't want no smoke with nobody though, man.
Yeah.
Yo, didn't they order Catterall versus Barbosa? Well, first, fuck Tio.
They
yeah,
But
yeah,
did.
yeah,
They did
didn't they
order.
order Catterall versus
yeah.
Barbosa?
They
They
saying
did.
Catterall Barbosa.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Barbosa he looked
I
good in
can't
his
wait
last
to,
fight
I can't
against the
wait to
other
see
nigga.
either guy whoop Tio ass.
Mm-hmm.
Um, any of the dudes at 140, yeah, I'm down for
Nah,
any of them fucking Tio up.
Yeah,
Till
Tio don't even
till
want that smoke with Keyshawn, and he at 135.
them niggas is
Yo, but
crazy.
Barbosa looked good in his last fight, yo.
Nah, Barbosa did look good in his last fight, but I don't think Barbosa fucking with Tio though. I'm gonna be real, and I already don't like Tio after the monkey comments, but I don't think Barbosa fucking with him.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Big Supreme crazy.
Yo, he be cooking niggas, don't he?
That nigga crazy, man.
he,
Yo, Big
he said
Supreme
now we
crazy.
on here talking about
Big
Mexican.
Supreme, I'm good, man. I'm not looking for nothing, man.
No, he talking about all of us though.
Oh, okay. Listen, I don't mean no disrespect, Lady J. I don't mean no disrespect. You feel me? None at
Oh,
all.
no, don't worry. They've been way
But yeah,
worse. But
Barbosa, I don't think he fucking with. I don't think he got enough for Tio. But that shit. But they got beef though. They got a little tension, so that shit might work against
Oh,
Tio.
Tio, yeah, Tio cowered up when he went past him, bro. That
Yeah, he
nigga
don't
bowed down.
perform.
He
He don't
don't want no
perform good
smoke.
if it's a nigga he got history with. I see that.
Yeah,
Yo,
he be shook.
Barbosa isn't a good puncher, but like, all right, we all see that Tio fights out of a really bladed stance, and when you fight out of a really bladed stance, it's hard for you to cut the ring off. When I ain't gonna say you have to be square, but you have to be more square than when you're trying to be like defensive off the back foot,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
So I think that if Barbosa, watches his other fights and try to use a lot of movement, but letting his hands go off the movement instead of taking pictures, then I think he actually has a chance of winning that fight.
yeah.
What was
Unless Tio
Barbosa's
gets some
last fight?
adjustments from Reynoso, you
He just
know.
He
fought.
beat Jose Ramirez.
That was a good little fight, but yeah, he just fought.
Who was it? I'm trying to
Jose
Jose
remember.
Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Ramirez, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
but
I didn't like him in that fight. He
you didn't
talked
like him
too
in that
much.
fight? That
He
was a good
talked.
fight.
He talked too much, bro. And when I saw that fight, I just wasn't impressed. I gotta go watch it again. I'm gonna go
Oh
watch it
man,
again.
that
I
I
But
mean
thought he
that was the
lost to the
best I
Irish
seen
I
him.
boy
wasn't
though.
impressed.
I thought
I
he
wasn't
lost to the
really
Irish
impressed.
boy.
You know
Yeah,
who
but
lost?
I thought
Huh?
Barbosa lost to that Irish boy. Though. I thought that Irish
Oh,
boy
oh, oh.
beat him.
Mm.
I'm about to say he beat Jose Ramirez. That was the best I seen Barboza in a while. Because the fight before that, he didn't look good at all.
The Irish boy, I thought he beat him.
Yeah, the
I,
Irish boy beat him exactly. Yeah, yep. I don't know his
I'm
name though.
gonna have to go watch it again. I'm gonna have to go watch it. From
Hey,
what I
y'all,
remember with Barboza,
y'all,
I just I don't know. I gotta
Yeah,
watch
y'all
it.
but
see,
but
y'all see
but
that
Tio don't
video?
fight like Barboza though. Tio ain't gonna be coming for him like how Barboza. Barboza was coming straight forward, straight towards him the whole 12 rounds. That shit was almost like he was telling made for the nigga.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
y'all ain't see that video with Kermel Moden talking to Rolly when he was like 9 or 10. He was like
Oh
9 or 10 years old.
he meant every word of that. He's like,
Yeah,
"You
bro.
a
He
bum."
told Rolly he was a bum. He was like, "You a bum." You know what I'm saying? He like all the knockouts I got. He was like, "That's all you got is power." He 9 or 10 telling him
Yo,
that, bro.
hey G, you can tell he's a young boy. He meant every word that he said. He looking at
He
it
was
dead in his
serious.
eyes. He's
Mm-hmm.
like,
I was like,
his,
"Damn."
say
But
you a
but
bum.
but listen, Rolly, another nigga like who was just came out of came out of nowhere. You know, became a star. You feel me? Just
Clarence, what up?
just like that.
Well, this is
Yeah,
my
that was
last comment
crazy.
out here, but Boots and Virgil, here's what I think. Boots go to 54, he not coming back to 47.
For sure.
Nah, he shouldn't.
So, you know, I don't say my all of my thoughts on the internet because everyone in boxing gets sensitive and people like to tell me secrets. I need them to keep telling me secrets, but Boots go to 54. That fight with Virgil is not gonna happen at 47. Virgil will probably die trying to make
Yeah,
47.
he definitely ain't fighting 47.
So they go to
I don't,
54.
I don't like the Virgil fight at 54 right now. For not for no February, not at 54. Who the who the fuck is Virgil?
Don't
It
be
ain't
scared,
Virgil.
man.
Well,
It might be the money that
Right, right,
Alashiki
right,
throwing. It might be
right.
the
You're
paper.
trying to pay, but like Virgil, who Virgil? Who's Virgil?
but
No,
here
Virgil's somebody though.
Virgil,
Vir,
bro. I live in Texas now. I live right next door to Virgil. I live in North Dallas. He live in Grand Prairie. Bro, he ain't did what Boost did on the number side. He don't have a belt.
no, no,
Like,
no.
yo,
I'm not
listen,
saying
if
that
Boots,
EH.
but
hey, listen, if Boots fight, I want to see Boots fight. I wouldn't care who he fought at 47, to be honest with you. I do want him to stay busy. But I'm saying to act like when I listen to people on the internet and read comments, to act like Virgil is something that Boots need to be changing his career trajectory for. Man, nah.
No, no, that's not what I'm
no,
saying.
that's
What I'm
that's
Nah.
saying is Virgil name do hold weight, and we gotta remember Virgil got a country behind him. You know
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
All
the
right,
whoa,
his,
I gotta stop you. I gotta
Show
stop
me
you right
how that.
there.
Show
If
me
he
how
had a
that
country,
translates.
if
Show
he
me
had
how
that
that
country
translates.
behind him, wait, if he had that country behind him, he wouldn't be fighting on Jose Ramirez undercards.
no
Respectfully.
Mills. Listen,
well,
what I'm saying is when he fight Boots, he gonna have a country behind him because
Yeah, but
whenever a black fighter
I know,
fights
but
a
here-
Hispanic fighter, they always do black versus whatever the country they from. That's all
here's
I'm
the
saying.
I know, but here's the tendency that we do sometimes as boxing fans. We assume that everybody that's Mexican is going to get Mexican support. That's not reality,
I don't even think he
right?
Mexican though. He might
No,
be some
He Mexican.
he's
Hey,
definitely
Mexican.
Mexican. But what I'm
Mexican.
saying is it's a bunch of Mexican fighters who are good, like Virgil Ortiz, that hasn't really crossed over into mainstream Mexican to the mainstream Mexican fan. He fights in arenas that he's putting 6,000, 7,000 in the arena. That's nothing to sneer at because that's basically what Tio's doing. But the reality of what he is saying is everything in this situation would be catered towards Virgil. The date is already Virgil's date. The turnaround favors Virgil because Boots just fought. So it would be less than a 3-month turnaround. Boots
Mm-hmm.
would be moving up in weight for Virgil. And this will be a non-major title bout. So
but
all of
Y'all sound
Lady
worried,
J,
bro.
all of those no. I'm explaining to you I'm explaining the business of boxing. All
Yeah.
those things you would acquiesce to when the person is a bigger star or bigger draw than you. But
Mm-hmm.
when you are actually the bigger draw, we see guys in boxing don't move that way.
Mm.
Well, that's not
Listen,
the that's not
but
that's not where I was going with my point. My thing is, if Boots goes to 54, we're not going to ever see him again at 47. I just
Yes.
feel like
Yeah.
naturally that's just not so my whole point in this is I hope that he's not being pressured to fight Virgil. If he wants to stay at 47, I think that he should stay. But if he has in his mind that he's going to go to 54, I don't think that Virgil being his first fight at 54 to get acclimated is a bad fight. I think, in fact, it's a good fight, and it's one that will do Boots a lot of favors because it will be action packed. And if they don't have it in Riyadh, which I hope that they don't, which I voiced my opinion
On the
about that.
22nd, it's gonna be in Riyadh.
Well, I don't know because again, Turkey tweeted that everything is not done. He hears the fans. I think that he very much understands that that is a fight that needs to happen in the US. But
I hope
what
so. Cause put that shit in Vegas in like March or April, man.
I agree. But if he goes to 54 again, that's a good fight for him to get acclimated. Virgil he's a dog. He's you know what I'm saying? Like it would be good for him. And if not really well, and if he wins then it's just going to do a lot for Boots to have
Yeah.
that fight.
yeah, and to listen to what you were saying, I wasn't saying I disagree with you. I was just saying that Virgil is somebody. Virgil does have a name. We
Listen,
can't act
what's your name, bro?
chef.
Hey, Chef. Look, Chef. When Virgil fought Hooker, both of them is from Texas. Virgil from Grand Prairie, Hooker from Houston. What was the numbers on that? He's not,
Listen,
bro. Listen, we have a tendency to run with narratives that we've heard people say, and we really got it from Floyd because Floyd really put it out there for this generation about black versus Mexican. That isn't always the case. Just because somebody
you're right.
black and Mexican doesn't mean it's gonna get a lot of numbers. And in this case, that's
That
not
ca-
that's
that
not the
card in
case.
Listen,
general. That
Virgil,
card in
Virgil
gen.
just not hasn't clicked with the Mexicans like that yet. He
Yeah,
Yeah,
has.
that
Virgil
card in general gonna
definitely
do
is
numbers
not.
just because of the names that's on it. So it's
but
gonna
but but
sell
but
regardless.
but we can't sit here and say Virgil don't have a bigger name than Brian Norman Jr. He does. Virgil has a
Right.
bigger name than
No.
Stanionis. He does.
Wait, wait, wait.
Hold on, Mil. Virgil has a bigger name than Boachuk. He does. Virgil has a bigger name than Madrimov. He
Yo,
does. All I'm
I
saying is
feel
we're not gonna sit here and act like I'm not saying Virgil stardom is on the same level as Boots stardom. No, why? Because Boots is in that lane where everything he does it gets compared to Terrence Crawford. So his stardom is on a whole nother level. I understand that. All I'm saying is right now. Okay, for example, let's just say Boots don't fight Virgil next, and he fights somebody at 47 outside of the champions.
Mhm.
Them guys
Not gonna be
don't.
bigger than Ortiz
I
fight.
know.
Oh,
Chef,
that's all I'm.
but
That's all I'm.
chef,
But it doesn't
you
matter.
kind of missing
Mill just gave you
EH's
the
point.
explanation. He just gave you
Here,
the. He just gave you everything about the acquiescence and all of that. It's not so
yeah,
much as
that's what he's talking about. You
you know
do
what
all
I'm
those things. If Terrence Crawford says, "All right, Boots, I'm fighting February 22nd. It's either this date or nothing," then you do it. If it's Canelo Alvarez, then you do that. It has to be somebody that holds things above your head. If
Mills,
you
I understand that, bro. I'm not.
and
I'm,
but
I'm
that
not
but
saying that.
EH, but that was his only. But that's it. His only point was it's not that Virgil don't have a name. It's that who is Virgil for you to be acquiescent to at this point in time. It wasn't that
True.
he doesn't
That's.
have a name.
I agree with that. All I'm
But
saying
yeah,
is,
if he deciding to go to 54 though, then I think that's his best option to take that fight rather than somebody else on another card. That'll be a
But
good
but
Give me
hold
the
good
on,
fight.
give me an example.
Mel, to your point, right? This is why a lot of these fighters go into these fights so lopsided and so pissed off before they even get into the ring because like you oh well if it's a Canelo then you do it or if it's no would people this is where people lose their power in negotiation. They come across as almost like so desperate to have the fight. If he don't want to fight at 54 then don't, then
mm-hmm.
just don't. Then you don't have to. Then you can again work on building your leverage so that you don't have to appease to anything that Virgil wants. You get
No,
what I'm saying? But like,
Lady J, I understand what you're saying. My only point is you acquiesce for the guys that is going to get
I
you
still
to the
disagree.
next level. And
I just
whether whether but that's how it's always been done in the history of boxing. Whether you agree or whether you disagree, like
I
that's
think,
the history of boxing says that whoever's the guy, you know, and I'm not talking about just if he's a notch ahead of you. I'm talking about a guy that has significantly
but
more
why is
stardom than
him?
you.
okay.
You
Well,
don't
a
think
prime
beating
example
Ortiz will
of
take him
that.
to the next level?
Hold
No,
on for 1 second.
I
A
think it
prime
will.
example of that
no.
then is
What
Brian
you mean,
Norman and
Mills?
Boots.
What you mean? I want to take him to the take him to the next level,
I think it's a good win,
They
but
rivals.
bro.
listen, after,
That'd
wait,
be
wait,
the biggest win on his resume.
just
That
hear
shit
me
gonna
out,
take him to
bro.
the next level. Go ahead, Mill. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just hear me out, right? Virgil Ortiz is a good win for this point in his career, but you have to analyze everything. Number one, Virgil Ortiz isn't a world champion, has never even fought for a world title.
That
And
don't matter.
it's coming off of arguably his worst performance where he got dropped twice. What's gonna happen is Boots is gonna beat Virgil handily, and then people are going to say, "Well, Virgil was a hype job. He was never that good."
I
Mill, if
don't.
you saying something, we
I
can't hear
think
you.
Boots
We can't
stock
hear you
kind of
if you
dropped
talking.
from his.
If you talking, Mill, we can't hear
Y'all
you.
can't hear me?
I can hear
No,
you.
can hear
I
you.
hear you.
I can
Oh,
hear
I
Yeah.
you.
can hear him.
I think
So that,
Boots stock kind of dropped from his last fight. So beating Virgil or put him back up there because they
Y'all
yeah,
can
but
hear
rivals.
it's
me?
not going to
Oh, I can hear him now.
if you fight a Terrence Crawford, right? Terrence Crawford would make you a made man, and that's why I'm saying if you're going to acquiesce to somebody, when he mentioned Virgil got a bigger name than Stanionis and all them dudes, he's right. Virgil is a bigger name than them. But you wouldn't have to fit yourself in Brian Norman's box, in Stanionis' box, in Mario Barrios' box to make that fight happen. Virgil and them is essentially saying it's February 22nd. I'm not moving off that date.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think you should. I'm not saying Boots should. Listen to me. Boots is the A side. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Boots is the A side in that situation. All I'm saying is that Virgil does have a name. And to the question that Bud gonna knock out Canelo just said. I think if Boots was the fuck up Virgil, that shit is gonna take him to the. Listen, that shit is gonna take Boots to the next. Okay,
I
Boots is
agree.
never gonna fight. Boots is never gonna fight Bud. We know that. Boots is not fighting Spence. We know that. That's out the window. You feel me? The next wave of guys is Boots, the Virgils, the Stanionis. You feel me? Them type of guys. That's
Fundora.
yeah, Fundora. You feel me? If Boots was to knock off Virgil, that shit's gonna put Boots in the top 10 pound for pound. Not in our eyes, in the boxing world's eyes. Because
I
in
don't,
the
I don't,
boxing
I don't,
world,
I don't, I don't know where it would take him at, but I'm saying it again. We talking about a real situation right now, and Mill explained it perfectly. If you're going to acquiesce, that's what we're talking about. Like
no, I understand that, EH.
I think at this point, anybody Boots beats that's a name at 147 or 154. Yeah, to build them up because it's a win and it's a good fighter. I'm not denying that, but I'm talking about in this real situation for him to acquiesce all of this stuff like tomorrow, but
You sound a little
tomorrow's the
nervous,
favorite.
EH, for him to
No, no,
fight
no, no, no. I'm being
Ortiz.
No.
realistic. As much as I like Bud, as much as I like Boots, as much as I like Earl, and we saw it, they human beings. Bro, it's December 1st, Sunday. You gonna tell a man to do all of this stuff by February 22nd? I'm not saying he could do it, he can't do it. But you gonna acquiesce that for Virgil?
No,
I'm
I'm not saying. I'm not
that's
saying.
just the
I'm not saying he
reality.
should. I'm not saying
I'm
he
just saying that's
should.
the reality. Whoever he beats, if he beats Virgil, if he beat Giasov, if he beats Stanionis, if he beat Boachuk, any of them guys around 47 or 54, if he beat them, it'll be a good win. I think all of those wins are aged well. I'm not denying that because Boots is still building. But we're talking about a real situation of how he's moving and how he should move. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? Like
but here's the thing
if
though.
if he's gonna do it, he don't have to do it like Lady J said. He could cut his own path and say, "No, I don't want to fight this person, or I want to do it this way. I want to stay at 147." However he want to do it, that's his choice. But
Facts.
if he's gonna acquiesce, the weight, the time, you know what I'm saying? Adjusting his training camp, adjusting whatever he's doing right now. You see what I'm saying? If he's gonna do it, make it worth it.
But
Oh,
here's the other part in this, right? There's again, I guess it would just depend on where the location of the card is, because if it ends up being in Riyadh, nobody's gonna have an advantage in that part. It's that is going to be set in stone. So it's really just going to boil down to, it's not going to be there's not going to be a conversation about the weight, because 47 is completely out of the question. So that's why I said there's really not much here to agree upon except for the money. And are you ready to go to 54? And if you want to go to 54, are you ready to get
This
acclimated the
the
way that
best.
in February?
Yeah, I feel like
Outside of
You
that,
say
there's
that, but they
nothing.
offered to fight at 47. You feel me?
I
You said
don't
what,
think
Mill?
I think
I hear what
Eddie
you're
Hearn will
saying, and I
fight at
agree, but
47.
you offered to fight at 47.
No. Turkey wants to
I
fight at
don't think Turkey
47.
offered
But
that
But
wait,
fight.
but
we
I
wait.
think
all
Who's
know
throwing the fight?
that
Who's throwing the
but
fight?
we all know Virgil can't make 47. We all know that's not even going to be a possibility. We all know this.
That's but
Everybody in
that's
Eddie
boxing
Hearn
that could
brought
be,
that
knows.
up.
but that could be a
Everybody in
point of
behind the
contention.
scenes knows this. Everyone knows this. Everybody knows that fight is never going to happen at 147 pounds.
Yeah.
They could have
Offer the money. Who
they could have offered 47.
else? The dude that offered the fight,
Then
or
Virgil will
our
say no
opinions?
to another
And that's
opponent.
I
that's
don't
my
think
point though. You said
I'm
you said that there's no point of
listen.
contentions except for the money.
hey,
What I'm saying, the fight
YSM.
was offered at 47,
Did
so that
did
has
Tur-
to be a point of contention.
did Turkey offer it at
I
147 or Eddie Hearn? It was Eddie Hearn who brought up 147, if I recall.
Hard. No. You heard what you wanted to hear. Bud gonna stop Canelo. It's Turkey's card.
Yeah.
Turkey might have offered it at
Turkey
47
offered, and
because he really
that's
don't want it to
why,
happen.
hey, G, let
and
me
that's
ask
why
you
I
this,
said
G. What do you
Yo,
think of the acclimation part? What Lady J said, acclimating. If any fighter was gonna fight in February, coming off of the fight, you know what I'm saying, a couple
November
of weeks
9th.
ago, and then getting your rest, training, and then getting acclimated to that side of the world where I don't know the time difference off the top of my head. Like, what do you
and
think
he's
about
gonna
that part as a
be
trainer?
if I was able and we were fighting over there, if I was able, we would go over there January 22nd.
A month ahead of time.
Yeah, and we would live over there for a month and finish camp out there,
And
and
it's
everything.
11 weeks to that date,
and
so that's a long
not
time.
even just the time and where he's gonna be, right? But also like the weight. He's gonna be 7 pounds heavier. That is something
Mhm.
totally different. So that's why I'm saying like it's really up to him. Does he in this quick turnaround want to get acclimated that quickly, or is he
Right,
okay saying, well, you know what, maybe I'd sit out till middle of next year and take a fight at 54? At that point, that's
right.
what I'm saying. Like,
What
there's really not a lot of conversation to be had around that fight, because it's either you gonna take the money and fight at
or not?
54 and we all going to
Right,
Riyadh, or you're not.
right.
It's
What did
really
Boots
I
say
where
about
agree.
the fight? What
I
because
But
agree.
you
City Stamp said they wanted. What did Boots say about the fight?
we haven't heard nothing from Boots.
you
We've actually
Yeah.
started hearing Eddie in the media because everyone's putting all this pressure on Boots to make a decision. And Eddie's like,
Yeah.
we just now sending out offers. We just now getting back to the table to talk about this.
I
So
think Eddie want to do it. I think Eddie want to move Boots up to
We
54 so
yeah, he
Conor
do.
can come in and get those belts because he don't want to put his boy, who's from his home country, in with Boots. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And I think
I
this is
want to
Boots'
know what
Yikes,
last
Boots
fight
got to
with him.
say.
He don't want to because I
Greg,
didn't we ain't hear no talk. All these face
Greg,
up at the fights, we ain't hear no talk. We haven't heard no talk
YSM,
about
Greg,
Greg,
Boots.
y'all got to find out how
Yikes.
Boots feel about this, man.
I heard
Yeah,
that
Greg,
before. I heard
that's
that
true.
before.
Greg. What I've been telling you?
You definitely said that before.
What? Said
That
what
that
before?
that Eddie don't want to put what's the name in there.
Conor
Yeah,
Ben.
Yeah, because
yeah,
he never
yeah.
bring that fight up. He want Conor Ben to get a shot at the belt at 47 and
At
Boots
Yeah,
to move
Barrios.
up at
with
54.
Barrios, exactly. He
Yeah.
been talking that Ben Barrios stuff. So
Yeah,
I don't.
Barrios ain't look good in his last fight neither.
Nah, he looked
Listen,
terrible.
y'all
Yeah,
better
IG,
y'all better
I don't know if you
y'all better
I don't know if you
leave
spoke
the trick
about
back.
that on the live, but Yeah, Barrios ain't look good in that last fight at all.
He damn
Ramos
near
was on
lost.
his ass.
He damn near
Hmm.
lost to me
Yeah.
for
That
real.
shit better
And
have
you
been a
know,
draw. Cause if not, I would have been pissed.
that's
Yeah,
Definitely.
the one thing. That's the one thing I respect about fighters like Bud. Bud always moved and what the fuck he wanted to do. He never cared what nobody thought. That's just like when was setting the fight up with Spence and
He
they was
took the
trying to
fight
get
with Avenesian.
Avanesia. You
Yeah.
gotta stay busy. And then Earl doing whatever he doing, didn't take no fights in between, and he going through whatever he going through with Al. No, I just want this fight with Bud. And then you getting there fighting the best fighter in the world, and you didn't even have no tune-ups and nothing like that,
Yeah.
man. I respect fighters that move that way, sacrifice. They don't care what nobody's saying. They move
Yeah.
the way they're supposed to move in their career, bro. These dudes is human beings, bro. Yeah, they supermen. They do superhuman stuff, but they still human beings. You gotta
Real
rest.
shit.
You don't know if a dude going through injury.
and
I don't know
that
why
makes
people don't see that. Like,
Yeah.
man, sometimes when guys say stuff, and I had to learn this throughout watching fights and then watching guys, and then later on you hear, oh, God had an injury. And I'm like, damn, I was blasting dude, and he was actually injured. Come back in, look great in his next fight. Like, you never know what a fighter is going through, man. So it's like when guys be trying to plan their career out and do certain things. You see Andre Ward jumped out the game. I don't know what Andre Ward was dealing with his body. He probably just needed a rest. We always forget Floyd took 2 years off and then came back
he had
and
knee
fought Marquez.
problems.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah,
went to
man.
and he
I'm
went to
saying,
jail.
huh?
And
I said and he
Fundora
went to jail.
Oh,
by
yeah, I
the time
forgot about
by,
that. Yeah, after he
by the
fought
time
Cotto.
Fundora fight again, it's gonna be a whole year. Him messing around playing injured so he didn't have to fight Bud. He gonna be out a whole year or more by the time he fight because it's almost
Yeah.
March.
Hey.
And that's a
I,
dangerous fight.
hey.
Bud could have forced that mandatory and didn't force the mandatory
Right, he
specifically
could have,
because he
but
doesn't want that fight,
he
bro. Y'all
Yeah.
still
gotta
he
stop. Y'all gotta
he.
stop thinking everybody is ducking Bud. He only wants to
But
fight
look,
the fights that he wants to fight. It's
YSM,
clear as day now,
he used the injury shit to not fight Bud, and then he was fighting Arrow the whole time. So
bro. Bro,
that's who he wanted to fight.
you do understand that they actually had a purse bid for the fight. Terrence Crawford canceled the purse bid.
Yeah, he gave him a
He agreed to step aside so they can let that fight happen. That's
yeah.
not nobody avoiding Bud. That's Bud making a conscious choice in my mind. I don't care about that fight. I want who I want.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the point that he's at, and I gotta respect it.
Yo.
Mel, you ain't put you ain't put the history thing together yet,
No, not yet.
Hey
Not yet.
yo. I
bro.
pre I appreciate y'all, man.
Facts, G. Salute.
It's getting there.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Hey, for real,
We
I
gotta
fucks
start
with y'all,
catching the
man.
What?
key and
EH.
you start yawning and shit like.
Hey, it's 10 o'clock over there where y'all at?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
10:15.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
okay, it's
10.
9:13 here.
Yeah.
But
All right, y'all. Go
Where you
salute.
at? Where you at?
Chicago,
Okay.
Shot
Chicago.
down.
Okay, you
Shot
on the
down.
out west.
Oh shit.
No, I stay in Berwyn. I stay in a good neighborhood now.
Period.
He said out the way.
That's what's up, homie. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Ain't quite bulletproof. Fuck that shit.
All right.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in,
Move,
man.
G.
Yeah, for
Appreciate
Mel,
sure. Thanks for
yeah.
having us,
appreciate y'all
man.
Salute,
spill.
yeah, salute, y'all. All right, G.
This
Appreciate
All
y'all.
right.
my dog. This was a good live though, man. I appreciate
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Stop.
make sure y'all get with me, man. GHB TV. You know what I'm saying? Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett 215 on X, Greg Hackett on Facebook, Greg Hackett 86 on TikTok. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Get with me. My guys.